Hello and welcome to the Computer Game Show. My name's David Turner. I'm here with Sean Bell.
Hello.
And I'm here with Matt Murray.
I'm pumped.
And I'm here with James Farley.
Hi.
You're listening to the biggest and best gaming podcast in the UK. And that's not my words, that's the words of
Alan Tunes.
So let's get started. Good old Tunesy boy.
Ian
Good old
Tunes. Yeah.
It's a special show this week. We're not doing our normal thing. You don't have to listen to what we've been playing. You're all right. You could chill out this time. You don't have to hit that skip button. This week we are doing our E3 predictions. Next week there will be no show because James isn't allowed on the internet and Matt and I are on holiday. The week after that, we'll be telling James what happened at E3, despite the fact that he'll know it all because he cheated and read the internet while he was away.
I'm not going to do that, I promise. We'll see.
We'll fucking see, lad. I fucking know you will. And then the week after that, we'll be going through our predictions and seeing who won the predictions of... Who won it last year, Matt? Because you listened back to our coverage from last year, right?
Well, at the end, we did not decide who won.
I think I won. I'm pretty confident I won.
It was probably me.
I think it was me and you, actually, with a draw.
Yeah, and then I listened back, obviously, to last year's episode just to see how good it really was. And you know what? Spoilers, it's still brilliant. And I still feel mugged off by my prediction of a exclusive PSVR title, but because you said it was too vague.
Well, this is a good point. Because we'll get to predictions in a bit, but we've changed the rules slightly, and predictions now have to be officially granted. You can't just say what you want and have that down as a prediction. Like Matt said, I think PSVR will get an exclusive title. No shit, Matt. No shit.
No, okay, yeah, the most ridiculous I just need to defend myself again for that. I know it's been 12 months, but basically at the time I didn't quite articulate myself properly. And what I meant to say was a previously major third multi-platform game would go exclusive to PlayStation and be a PSVR title.
You're saying that you didn't express yourself well. What you're saying now is completely different to what you said.
That's what I meant to say is what I'm trying to say.
Well, why didn't you say it then? I mean, if I meant to say...
It's so different back then. It was episode 8. I don't know. I was so young.
We were coming out with some weird shit, though, because I listened back to it, too. And there was that whole rumours about a redesigned Xbox Pad.
Yeah.
And they did have a redesigned Xbox Pad, and all they did was stick a little headphone jack in it, which was, compared to what we were saying, it's going to have direct Wi-Fi, which means you can take it on the move and access your Xbox from anywhere. It's like, we were coming out with nonsense. Microphone. James said there'd be a microphone in it for Cortana. It was mad. But there you go. We're not professionals. We're just a bunch of divs predicting stuff. Speaking of a bunch of divs, did we get any feedback from our listeners this week?
We did. I mean, a lot of people were quite big fans, shall we say, of your investigative journalism you carried out last week.
Yeah, it was pretty professional, that.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
I mean, I smell a GMA.
DT.
I don't know if the judges are listening, but that last week was a banger.
Well, if the rumours are to be believed, the judges definitely aren't listening, Matt. We're all right.
just one left, and then after that, no point. Dead wood. Pathetic. Anything else? Gadget 8-Bit on Twitter. When does David Turner take up his new role on Panorama? Clearly, investigative journalism is his thing now. Adam Belcher, Boateng, great name on Twitter, Boateng. First time listener today on episode 58. Do you uncover, investigate, and solve crimes against gaming every show? No, we don't, sadly. Other people were saying it's the new serial, give them an award, etc.
If it was the new serial, there would have definitely been a Patreon up by now. So definitely not the new serial, but there has been a little bit of action going on behind the scenes since, but it kind of feels... I mean, Matt's been getting DMs and going back and forth with someone, but we just kind of felt that it didn't really add anything, did it? I mean, you'd heard everything that was being said on these other DMs, and it all got a bit like kind of, actually, we'll just leave them to it now, let them crack on with it.
Yeah, I mean, I was speaking to someone who will remain nameless from that place, and we've got some, really juicy stuff actually, but it just feels like put that back in the box. Yeah,
because I read it and it just felt like stuff that we already knew.
Yeah,
there was nothing in there that made me go, whoa.
Well, no, I mean, but there's that thing about that murder, which I thought was pretty.
It's probably just confirm that wasn't true. That was a little gag there from you, Matt.
Oh, yes.
Just confirm.
No,
they don't know these people.
Someone died. Someone died. No one died.
Yeah.
At least I didn't turn over the DMs. But yeah, it just feels like it's no point in going over that.
So that's your lot. That's all you're getting now for another year until someone else rips off my material.
Case closed until the next DCI Turner turns up at your door. That's it.
Yeah. You know it. Right.
Speaking about absolute nightmares, Stuart Baker talking about he's got sleep paralysis, which means his eyes wake up, but his body remains paralysed on the bed. That sounds horrific.
Yeah, my sister gets that.
Oh my God.
And, it don't sound very nice, but it also just sounds like a dream. So I think they're over-egging it a bit.
Yeah.
If I'm totally honest.
And finally...
I'm paralysed. Nah, you're not. You're dreaming.
Yeah, I might try that in the morning. Like, Jill, I'm paralysed. No, mate, you're not. No, see, Jill, I can open my eyes and talk and play on my phone, but I'm really, I can't, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty much dead in a way, so ring up work and I can't move.
It gets worse when you have a kid as well, because when you just have a cold, you do over-egg it a bit, so you don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning and watch Mr. Tumble.
I can't believe he's still getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
What's that?
I can't believe how you still gets up so early in the morning.
I always do, Matt. You're just lucky. Like, mine still get up ridiculously early every morning.
No, don't say he's lucky. Elodie goes to bed about 10:30.
Yeah.
It's insane.
No. We start the process at 7, and she then says, "Oh, Daddy, I'm hungry," and he can't resist that. Or she comes downstairs saying,
"Well, you can. You go. We'll go to bed. You eat in the morning."
Hey, so you should have eaten your dinner. And it's
we do that. We do that.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with James and Pennington for the first time ever.
Do you guys have because we've been told to just get blackout curtains to the kids' room? Is that bollocks? They're just not working.
No, you need that.
Okay.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah. Although to be fair, it's not helping during the summer. Really, it still comes through. And he's like, even today, turned around and went, "It's not bedtime. It's fucking bright outside." I was like, "Shut up,
language."
Look, he's got a mouth like a docker. That boy.
Yeah, I bet he has.
Dave, do you do the thing where like he comes in the morning and you just pretend you're asleep?
No, I can't do that because I mean, I tried that today, trying to get him to sleep when I got home because I got home from work at just gone 7, so he was in bed and he got all excited because the man of the house is back. Yeah. The fucking party town had arrived, and he was getting all like pumped up, and I was like, "No, go to sleep." So I pretended to go to sleep, and he just pried my eyes up. He just grabbed my eyelids and held them open, and said, "Wake up time now." And so that doesn't really work for me.
And Rachel used to do this thing, and she still does it from time to time, where she'll get up in the night and then come into our room, and then she'll just stand next to me at the bed. And just like stand over me, and then she'll like. So sometimes I'm aware that she's doing this, and then she'll just like stroke my arm to try and wake me up, and it's very uncomfortable.
And you just keep your eyes closed here and pretend to be asleep. How often do you lie to your children, James? Because I mean, they don't know when wake up time is. They don't know when their fucking birthdays are. It's insanity.
That's totally
over
unfair.
there.
That thing about the birthdays, because there was good reasons
for that. It's just
that.
very funny is the problem.
You sit there, James, slagging off the Chinese government about lying to their civilians, and you just do it in your household willy-nilly.
It's not willy-nilly. There's always very good reasons for it.
I love the idea of like James's kids going into school and like just being like, "Oh no, time's an illusion. It's a man-made construct. It's convenient fiction. Doesn't Dad told us it doesn't mean anything."
Yeah. Oh, what time is it? Well, it's 4 o'clock at school, but it's apparently 7:30 at home.
It's bedtime at home. What? Do you get a birthday every year? Oh, it's different at home.
I just delayed the birthday by a week, just so that we can have it together as a family.
You're playing God, you fucking psychopath.
She never knew.
You always seem proud of that. She never knew.
She still doesn't know. I mean, now she'd figure it out because she knows like dates and everything, obviously. But then she had no idea. It was good.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
you
but
love
you'll find a way
calendars
around
in the
that.
house.
Are you going to tell her one day?
Oh, why would I do that?
Because it'd be funny.
No, Sean.
Because you better tell her before I do when she's
gonna
like
say, that's
18.
exactly what we do at a barbecue one day.
Yeah, barbecue. I'm going to turn around and go, oh, Rachel, no one knows your fucking age. James changed it every year.
No, I'm going to get like an iPod or something for a birthday, and there'll be like one audio track, and it'll be recording the podcast saying, "Oh yeah, guys, you never believe what I did the other day."
Do you know? I just imagine her waking up like for her 17th birthday, coming downstairs and finding out we're at war with Germany during World War II. All of a sudden, just announce, "Oh, we're at war now, Rachel." Really?
Imagine our kids. I say our kids. I ain't got one yet, but it's on the way. 20 years and them listening to this.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
but not only
find
would they
this.
just be like, Dads, what were you thinking? But also just like all the language we're using is just going to sound embarrassing and old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's true.
It's going to be like when you watch like a period drama, and like no one spoke like that. It's not to protest too much.
Just when we're talking about freaky shit and kids and sleeping and stuff, nothing prepares you, and this sounds like nothing, right? It sounds like such a nothing thing, but nothing prepares you for the first time you walk into the bedroom and they've worked out how to stand up in their cot. It's like something out of a horror film.
No, I can imagine.
You've had this thing laying down, you walk in time and time again into that room, and the baby is laying down, you pick it up and blah, blah, blah. And then one time you walk in and it's standing up looking at you. It literally sends shivers down your spine. Like, it's horrific. So just thought I'd sling that little nugget in.
Yeah, can't wait.
Can we get off of this? I mean, I'm trying to get away from all this.
Okay, last bit of follow-up. Adam Capone, listening to the new Computer Game Pod, this may be the best gaming episode, best gaming podcast episode of the year. I hope James doesn't ruin it with his flatulence. 2 minutes later, JSK Farley ruined the episode by expressing shock and surprise upon hearing that game would create a gaming event for women.
When I heard that back when I was editing, I literally had tears in my eyes. It was your expression and then backtracking.
I know, because it didn't come across how I meant it to.
As well. And then you go, because it sounds fun. Something like that. You just
I was saying there was a whole bunch of events, including hen do's. I didn't mean it.
Why did you separate it out?
I didn't separate it. At least I don't think I did.
I think it's just because the headline mentioned stags, but no mention of hens, right? So it was just,
Oh, leave off. You are just handing him a weak excuse there,
like,
Sean.
It's true. That's exactly what happened.
Why is Sean trying to be everyone's mate? Like, it makes me sick.
It's called being nice, Dave.
No, it's not. It's called, pandering. That's what it is. Oh, they might like me if I'm nice to them. No, just be honest, you fucking... Right, okay, go on.
Yeah, that's it for feedback. If you want to tweet us, it's at Computer Game Pod on Twitter or thecomputergameshow@gmail.com.
We look forward to hearing from you. Right, news. Let's do news. There's one news story that I can't wait to get to, but we'll see if Sean even mentions it.
All the news stories this week are bad, right? There's a new Need for Speed, which, I mean, the fact that they've unveiled that, a week and a bit before E3 sort of tells you everything, if you ask me.
Well, I don't think, no, because they did it for Far Cry, they did it for other games. It feels like a few games.
FIFA, PES.
Yeah.
There's
a Nintendo Direct, so...
basically, people like me, dicks, are rolling their eyes because they're already bigging up the fact that it's got a really good story, guys, where you play as some guys who are getting revenge against an underground criminal organisation.
An underground criminal car.
Yeah.
They're absolutely furious with this car with a top hat on, going around nicking their wheels.
Yeah, there's a massive swag bag attached to the boot, and there's things over the front headlights.
And it's been made by Ghost Games, who are some of the ex-Criterion people who did the last few Need for Speed games, none of which have been particularly great, if I remember right.
I don't know, I have not played.
So just
shrug. I don't know why you're feeling like this.
Hang on.
I think it looks alright.
Why did EA kill Burnout and then let Need for Speed live?
I don't know, man, because it's not like Burnout ever had a shiter. Like if they'd brought one out and everyone said it was great and it sold fuck all, then you'd be like, all right, from a financial perspective, fine, you make the decisions you have to, I guess. But Burnout never failed, as far as I'm aware, and yet it's just gone.
But has
Burnout
Need for
come
Speed
back?
Ever been really good? Because I don't remember it ever being that
Yeah,
great.
wasn't the Rivals really good? Wasn't there a Rivals one that was really good?
Was it?
I remember there was one that was meant to be literally Burnout Paradise 2.
Yeah, there was the newer Hot Pursuit. That was Criterion, right? I think. And
I don't know the titles of them, so I couldn't really place one. But
one
I knew
of
there
them
was one that
definitely
everyone raved
good.
about. Do you think Burnout could come back? Because I'm not so sure anymore.
Burnout will definitely come back. The name.
I think given that
could they
Forza Horizon keeps doing all right and scoring
That's
really
what
well.
I'm saying. Forza Horizon is pretty fucking excellent, and
but it's only on the shit console for arseholes. So
but
he has got a point there, Dave.
No, he has. But Burnout is that? Would that be multi-platform then?
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's it owned by?
It's EA. They own it.
It's EA Criterion. Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh shit, yeah. Maybe. That's a good point.
From what I've heard about Forza Horizon 3, a new Burnout would have to do something pretty special to, supplant it. But I think it shows that there's still an appetite for that sort of racer.
Burnout will definitely come back. It's a recognised name. Sure, the team's disbanded. Actually, half the obviously they bought Criterion Studio. Half of those guys left and formed another studio. I think they did it. Aren't they the ones that did Crash Danger Zone? That's out this week.
Don't know.
The riff off Crash Mode from Burnout. I'm sure half the team went there. The rest of them probably got it just fed into EA. And it's a big name, Burnout, and I think they will bring it back. There will be an E3 in 2 or 3 years' time where Burnout's back, and it'll basically do what Forza Horizon's doing, and hopefully improve it. But who knows? But Burnout will definitely
maybe
come back.
next week. I mean, obviously, you'd want that as a Sony, a PS4 exclusive. But considering the relationship between Microsoft and EA, I can't see that happening. So I don't know. We'll see.
As if they want to sell copies or not.
Burnout Paradise 2 next week is going to happen.
Anyway, this game, I know everyone on Twitter is all snarking, Need for Speed shit story and that. But I don't know, it for me, it looked like a sort of Fast and the Furious game. No one.
But they've been doing that since the mid-noughties.
They have. And also, have you read the story build up for this on the Eurogamer thing?
No,
it's embarrassing. It's terrible.
I don't. It's given the Fast and Furious films. I don't really care about the story, but it's going to have hopefully awesome set pieces and it looks fun. And yeah, I reckon it'll be stupid. I don't think it's taking itself too seriously, right?
Matt, did you buy Juiced? Just out of curiosity.
No, God no.
It'll be right up your street.
James, you can't prejudge all games based on juice.
Yeah, you do that every week.
If I've told you this once, I've told you 1,000 times. Don't prejudge games based on your experience with juice. Okay? Can we move on?
Go.
Right.
Go.
So
James just say go. I
did indeed. Move on to the go. Just move on. Get on with it.
Move on.
So it looks like. So we talked about the fact there's a new Life is Strange in the works.
Bagging.
Some concept art has appeared on the internet.
I've not seen this.
Looks like it might be a prequel. There's pictures of Chloe with just non-blue hair, which obviously means it's a prequel. So people are wondering if it's going to be about Chloe and Rachel's exploits before Rachel went missing.
That's possible, but you've also got to remember that Life is Strange is a time-travelling game.
Well, yeah, that's true, actually. So it could be...
so, I mean, it could be set any time.
Problem is, it's being made by Deck 9, who used to be known as Idle Minds, who made brilliant games like Pain for the PS3.
Awesome.
And some phone games. And,
I'm confused. What's happened here? They're the ones developing it.
Yeah, apparently.
It's not the main team.
No, but it's not even clear, is it? So artworks appeared, and when this story first broke, they're like, okay, this artworks appeared. Is it from Don't Nod? Is it from someone else? And now it's from someone else. Have they confirmed that this is definitely the Life is Strange game that it is Don't Nod? That's how you pronounce it, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, is it confirmed that it's their game. Because obviously, Don't Nod did that video where they're like, we're bringing it back. It would be weird if they said that and then it wasn't actually them developing it. Are we sure this isn't just like a sister game somehow, or
It could be a spin-off or something like that. Just
nothing's been confirmed about what this even is. So I don't know.
Weird one. I mean, I was thinking about Life is Strange 2 the other day, actually. I hadn't seen any of this news, but I would like to have seen it, like, set way in the future. Like, I'm talking... oh, shit, what's
Flying
the main
cars.
character's name for that? Max? Is it Max?
Max,
yeah.
Yeah, like, her as literally an old woman... then going back to the events of the first, because it should, right, ideally it should be like Back to the Future 2, right, where it incorporates the whole first season and tangles it into a new story. That would be what I would like to see.
That would actually be really interesting. That's a good idea, David. I'm surprised.
Oh, Dave Turner, mate, he knows his fucking stories, doesn't he? He's seen Back to the Future a few times, hasn't he, mate? He knows his fucking time travel. Yeah, I'd just like to see an old lady. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? That don't happen much. Okay, right. Next story.
In games.
Go.
Right, I'm going to mess with the order a little bit because I want to build up to the big one at the end. So I'm not skipping it, guys. If you're looking at the plan, it's fine.
Here he goes. Look.
Right, so
everyone at home looking at the plan.
Haven't we already discussed this one last week, though, Sean?
Let's talk
we?
about the story first.
Yeah, can we say what it is?
Yeah, come
right.
on.
So Shenmue 3's been delayed.
Oh, for
Yes.
fuck.
We talked about this last week, I swear.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
Okay.
I've genuinely no idea. All right, well, fuck it. So there's a new headset and a weird little splitter device for the Nintendo Switch, and it looks rubbish. So this is their solution.
It's a really elegant solution, Sean.
It is an elegant solution. So this is Nintendo's response to the complaint, which I've always admitted is valid. So this whole thing of using your smartphone as your voice chat thing for the Nintendo Switch is a bit bollocks because there's no way of getting the game audio through your headphones at the same time as the chat, right? So with Splatoon 2, they're releasing this so it's a headset, which is a normal stereo headset with a little microphone coming off it, which then connects to this little splitter, which then connects to your phone and your Switch. And aside from just looking awful, it doesn't really solve the problem. Like, even, if you're playing it portably, then I guess that works, but then that's just too much of a faff. Like, no one's going to be getting this out on the bus, for example.
Well, it looks like you're using PlayStation VR, like the amount of cables there are.
But if you're actually sat at home and the Switch is in the dock, then it's not going to work because you're going to be sat too far away from it.
Oh, also, have we found out yet whether... Yeah, but have we found out yet whether if it's docked, it still outputs to the headphone jack?
We haven't. I've not checked.
Oh, mate, I'm so tempted to just try that now, but it'll fuck everything up.
It won't. It's
well, that's what I'm thinking. Surely it directs the audio in one way or the other. That it's not going to direct it down through the HDMI cable and through the headphone jack.
Dave, just test it and we'll edit out the silence. It feels like we're going to...
Should I do that? Should we have a quick break for me to test it? Fuck it, I'm going to test it. Why not? I'm back. Yeah, it officially works. It
okay. So
cuts the audio to the TV and comes out of the headset.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay, so if you have headphones with a long enough
yeah, so if you want to run a 3-meter cable across your living room, then
I
this
have
will
done
work.
that
Yeah, I mean, it's still wank because, I mean, obviously the difference is with the other two consoles, you plug your headset into the pad.
Yeah.
Which has been the way since the original Xbox.
You say that, but the Xbox One didn't have that originally. You had to buy an adapter for it. No, there was.
What? Sorry, with the what?
The Xbox One controller, the first generation of that, didn't have a headphone socket. You had to buy an adapter.
Well, it didn't have a headphone socket, but it had its own proprietary,
No, it didn't. For
connection
that, but not
for the one
not
that
for
came with the machine. Yeah.
Yeah, but not for audio stuff.
For game audio, that come with the redesign of the controller. However, you still plugged your chat headset directly into the pad, is what I'm saying. But no, I see what you're saying. I agree.
The headset itself, it looks like a fine headset. Like I'm not offended by that at all. That's just a headset. It's just
I am a bit.
It looks awful.
It's just but who gives a fuck about that? Because you're playing games, so you don't see that. Like
that's true.
I mean, that's not bothering me.
I like to look cool when I'm gaming, Matt.
It's okay. Yeah.
James sitting there with his shades on, fucking. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like as far as like massive embarrassing gaming headsets go, I guess they are an improvement.
Yeah, I've just been playing a PSVR with a giant plastic gun, so this is nothing.
Right, okay, so my take on this and my reaction to this was just looking at this thing at this day and age and seeing, do you remember when you got a Pro Controller for your Wii and you had to plug it into the Wiimote?
Yeah.
And you just thought, what the fucking hell is going on here? It's like that times 10, because now you've got two devices dangling down from your headphone. It is, to me, just a huge sign that they completely fucked it with the VoiceCon stuff. They've completely fucked it. It's such a terrible way of doing things. It's fucking embarrassing. Like, wouldn't you be embarrassed? Here's our brand new console released in 2016. Can you chat to your friends through it? No, it came out in 2016, didn't it?
Did it come out in...
No, it came out this year.
Yeah, March.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
All right, 2017. That makes it 1 year worse, Matt. What I'm saying is that this is a problem that hasn't existed for God knows how many years. Why is it a problem in a brand new Nintendo console? What is the excuse? What's the justification? Why are they not even addressing it? So far, all they've said is, you could do it all through an app. Isn't that cool? No, it's not cool. It's not cool. What I want to do is be able to plug some headphones into my Switch, which has a port for the fucking headphones to start with. I mean, this is... Surely it's going to change. I mean, when we were talking about it originally, I was thinking, there's no way they're going to change this. They're going to push this app and blah, blah, blah. There must be a way to get this into the Switch where I can talk to my friends using voice communications, just plugging a headset into the Switch. There must be a way of doing that.
They're not going to do that, Dave. They're definitely...
You're saying that.
No, they're definitely going to persist with the app. They're definitely going to persist with that app. Like, definitely.
I think they'll persist with it for about a year, but they've got to address it, because, I mean, you saw the reaction to that headset on the internet. It's fucking embarrassing for them.
Yeah, but
it's an embarrassment.
This headset, though, is it an official thing? Because it's not, is it? It's
Hori, but it's officially licensed, but it's Hori. But what do you expect them to do? Yeah, they're only playing to the systems that's laid out in front of them by Nintendo. And when people see that stuff, this is how you... We've been talking about how Splatoon has the opportunity to be their sort of competitive shooter, to be a real push for that side of gaming for them. No one's going to use this headset thing.
Dave, I just think that you're massively overestimating how much Nintendo understands or cares about online gaming. Because I don't think they care.
I'm pretty sure that Nintendo think this is great.
Yeah.
I think they'll have gone, oh, right, brilliant, we've solved it. And now they're probably really surprised by the reaction.
I know we joked in the past, but Nintendo doesn't know about online, doesn't care. How can it be that blinkered? Like they're creating games like ARMS and Splatoon, where it's very clear it's online. Obviously ARMS can play local, and as can Splatoon, no doubt, but very much geared towards online experiences, playing with friends, playing online, communicating. Splatoon particularly. Like, how can they get us so wrong? It's weird. Like, the Switch has been great so far. These great games. It feels like they are building up, awesome games each month. ARMS has got loads of great buzz. Splatoon's coming. Obviously, you've had Zelda and other games. And then this, it's like, was this done by a totally different part of Nintendo? It's just, it feels so at odds with all the other quite shrewd decisions they've made.
You mean the decision as a whole, not the headset, right?
Yeah. I mean, the headset is just a result of the ridiculous decision.
But the thing is the ridiculous decision makes sense from their perspective because
How?
No, because they're totally obsessed with this whole thing about being accused of helping paedophiles and stuff. That's the reason all this stuff exists.
I don't buy that anymore. I don't buy that anymore.
It's that, and it's also the fact that I don't think they want to invest in the infrastructure either to make all this work properly.
That is probably the correct answer there, James. I don't think it's got anything to do with that side of things anymore. I don't think it's got anything to do with safety because you look around anywhere in the world and kids are on iPads, they're on the internet. They could simply, I mean, they were pushing the parental guidance stuff that they have on the Switch before it was launched.
Yeah, exactly.
They know that they can cut that shit out.
Yeah, but if you look at that, they were pushing that so hard as being this is a key differentiating feature, even though it's not really because the other consoles do it as well. That does show that they do care about that a lot.
Yeah,
But
that's So why just cut off voice comms for children's profiles on the Switch, and they've covered that whole thing. It's not that's not the reason. I think it is investing in the infrastructure, and I just hope that by producing this app, which God knows what technology it used, God knows if it's logging into one of their own servers or what.
It's going to look so bad as well. You know that UI is going to be dog shit.
Yeah. Of course it is. And it's going to, I bet it crashes on loads of phones. I bet there's, and as I said, they've announced that they've delayed the online features down to.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've just had that into the show notes actually, because that wasn't one of the news stories, but.
Yeah, but I'm pretty confident.
I've just opened it up already. Yeah,
I'm pretty confident the app will be out within the next few months.
Well, I mean, they've said summer, so next 2 months.
They've said summer what?
They said summer this year.
But they're saying the app's still going to be out.
Well, they said the app is coming this summer. Yeah, so.
But when did they say that? Wasn't it part of the delay that? That's what I'm saying. With their delay, it didn't really make sense, did it? It was just kind of. We're delaying the online features, and then that's
well, they haven't said that, have they? They've said that they're delaying when they're going to start charging for it. Yeah, so which implies that it's going to be it's still coming out at the same time, but it's just going to be shit for longer, presumably.
Yeah. Well, it just thinks they realise they can't actually charge this after 4 or 5 months because it'll still be a total dog.
Yeah, it'll be a PR nightmare when they release this app, and as we've seen it, hundreds of times with these things, that they don't work straight off the bat, and there will be teething problems, and to charge for that would absolutely, they get such a negative response that they need to make sure it's stable enough before they start charging for it. But
see, I'm also wondering who is developing it? Is it DNA or is it actually Nintendo themselves that are going to be working on this?
What, the app?
Yeah.
I don't know if they confirm that. I mean, I would assume it isn't DNA because I thought, who knows? Nothing's been said. But the app's going to be a disaster. I mean, obviously when they announced the app, a few months ago, we all said it's a total joke. Sean thought it was fine. For absolutely no issues whatsoever. And, we all thought it was bad, but it's not until you actually see this headset, you're like, oh my God, it's actually worse than I thought it would be because I hadn't actually seen the headset and all the cables and the diagrams. This is going to be a joke. Yeah,
but this is not an official one either. It's
official.
You keep saying it's been tweeted out by the. Yeah.
It's
been tweeted out by the Splatoon Twitter account.
It's as good as official. Hori are clearly an accessory partner. This is an official Splatoon headset, so this is as official as it's going to get. It's not like Nintendo's own one is going to make it. Well, it's going to be one cable. It's going to be amazing.
Well, Nintendo aren't going to make anything, are they? It's just going to be the app, I think.
But also, I've heard a lot of people say, if the app's rubbish and stuff, it's fine. We'll just use Discord. And obviously, Discord is great for that. But Discord, that's still not going to fix the issue of getting game audio at the same time as getting chat audio. Yeah. You can do chat over Discord, or you can do it over this. I don't think that's a huge difference, although chances are Discord app will probably be better and faster and less broken than Nintendo's one, and probably make more sense.
Also, Matt, more importantly, it's more fucking about, I want to turn on my Switch, I want to see who's online, I want to send them a message like a party invite, as I've done with my Xbox for years, as I've done with my PS4. I want to be able to just log in, see who's online, send them an invite, boom, start chatting to them. You can't. You got to fucking text and get in the Discord.
You see, I can't remember the last time I've just done that. I've always arranged it on my phone first. That was why I wasn't so fussed about this whole app thing initially.
It's ridiculous, Sean. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous because I know that you've done that to me before. I know I've been on my PS4 and you've sent me invites for tights. And all right, that was towards the end of last year. Yeah. Weren't that long ago though. Yeah. I see. It's just it. I cannot believe this is happening. I genuinely cannot believe this is happening. And you might be saying that I'm over dramatic or whatever. I don't care. I'm sitting there just thinking, this shouldn't even be a fucking issue. We shouldn't even be talking about this in 2017. I mean, for fuck. And as we've said before, the fucking device has got Bluetooth in it, and I can't put my Bluetooth headphones. It's just mad. It is weird decisions, and I just hope. I'm assuming that you can plug microphones into the Switch. I'm assuming it's got like the pin that you plug your normal headphones in. It also allows inline remotes. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the case. If it has, then surely if it's just a software thing and they can somehow incorporate this app into the Switch itself, then that needs to happen. It just needs to happen.
You're still looking at a 3-meter cable across the living room, though, if it's docked. That's the kicker, isn't it?
What makes you think it is?
Unless they enable Bluetooth support.
What makes you think they're going to, add the app to the system if there's enough of an outcry?
They're not going to.
I don't think they're going to, but
they don't care. This is why I don't think it's going to happen. It's like we're not for this stuff. We're not the target market for them at all, and they don't care. They, as far as they're concerned, you can do it through the app. It's fine. There's no problem with that. They're not going to listen to a few angry people on the internet about how they want it to be done differently.
It's just there's things of not, there's things to turn around and say, oh, don't pander to the people on the internet, and then there's just really stupid fucking shit that makes them look like insane. This makes them look insane. But yeah, no, you're right. I'm not 100% convinced that they would change it. They'll probably keep it the way it is throughout the whole of that system's life, and it'll be even more of a joke in 2 years' time.
But I mean, James, you say that, and we'll go on to the online thing in a minute. But the on thing, they have made changes to the online system. I would assume because everyone was kicking off previously about the game. So the game.
Exactly. The only thing they've changed is what rubbish games you're going to get. They haven't changed how the whole structure of how the system works.
Well, no.
I don't know. I mean, like the 3DS.
The fundamental change is that previously the online system is you paid and you got your online gaming and whatnot, but there would be like a SNES or NES game, and after a month that would disappear, and then you'll get a new one. But now they've mentioned actually those games get added to your library and they are playable for as long as your subscription lasts. So they have made a change.
But these changes are like relative, I would imagine, easy changes compared with having to put out new firmware, enable Bluetooth or whatever, and change the whole thing on the system. This stuff.
Talk about how can you? How would you even predict that was easier to do?
Well, it's easier to say we're going to offer people X amount of games, for free or whatever, rather than changing how a system works. I would imagine.
But you're not changing any hardware stuff. They're just letting the Bluetooth device that's in there
got to change the software,
do more things. Well, yeah, but they're going to do that eventually anyway, don't they? These companies always update the firmware on their fucking consoles. They always have done.
Yeah, no, I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is, I'd imagine it's easier to make a business decision for changing how many games you're going to give people every month than it is to make changes to software.
But Matt's got a point. That was in reaction to public outcry. Mm-hmm. So saying that there's literally no way they're going to react to public outcry, I mean, that's already been proven that they have done that. So what I'm saying, I don't think they're going to do it. I think I agree with you, James, but I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility. Mm-hmm. And I think the more they bring out games that require online play, the more people are going to fight back and just go, what the fuck is this?
It's not just going to be a vocal minority of nerds on the internet. I think, when you're a gamer and other people get this headset, there will be those almost clickbaity titles saying, online on Switch is a broken mess from 2006. I think there will be loads of articles about how this is a total clusterfuck to do and why it's so different, how it's so different to current gen consoles. So I like to think there will be a general, upswell of this idea that this is a ridiculous system. So hopefully Nintendo see that. But anyway, should we get onto the online thing anyway?
Yeah.
What about it?
Probably should.
Just the fact that they have confirmed that now the online preview service will be free until 2018. They've also confirmed that the price is going to be $20 a year. Obviously I haven't given you, British money, British costs yet, but it's $4 a month, $8 for 3 months, or $19 a year. So that's obviously decent price. I mean, you can imagine that'd be 20 quid. And if that is the case, that's still considerably cheaper than PSN and Xbox Live.
But isn't that also because they're just giving you quite a lot less than you get from?
It is.
Well, they've changed it, haven't they? So they previously said it was going to be this rolling month by month. You'd get a free game that you could play that month, and it'd be not like a virtual console title, but it would have online play. They've now changed that. It is just a library of virtual console games that you can play online.
They've actually called it. They said you'll be acquiring a classic game selection. So,
it's basically the examples they've given are Super Mario Bros. 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario, which is fine. Like Mario Bros. 3 is an all-timer, obviously. The others I could probably take or leave. But it does sort of imply they're going to be starting with NES stuff and then probably working their way up. That's better. It's definitely better.
It's an alright price point, but I think there would need to be more games that I want to play online on that system before I jump in, because right now I don't really use it online for anything. I don't think.
This is the thing with the shite headset and everything. I don't think it's going to hurt the Switch overall, because I don't think many people are buying it for primarily for online stuff. But it'll just be shit if Splatoon 2 comes out and it gets brilliant immediate reception, but then it just falls off because the same as with the first one, just because the infrastructure stuff isn't quite there, and that'll just be a massive fucking shame if that happens again.
Well, the saddest thing is that it's not even just the infrastructure. The infrastructure's not quite there. It's just that the whole. It's not the game. It's the system that's holding it back, and that's the problem. Because saying that. I don't think Splatoon has been properly accepted into the Nintendo world just yet. Obviously, they've been pushing it, which is cool, but I don't look at those characters on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and think they've earned the right to be there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, but that's maybe... Yeah, but is that just you because you never played the original on the Wii U? Because it's got a big following in Japan and stuff. It's huge.
Yeah, I'm sure it has, but it's not got a massive following because the Wii U didn't sell an insane amount, and I just think that it could be huge. What I'm saying is I'm not dissing the characters. I'm saying it could be massive.
Dave,
but the fundamental online stuff on the Switch will hold it back.
Dave, when you look at the characters on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe select screen,
the Mii is right at the bottom.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Yeah, right at the bottom. Right, okay, we're probably done with news now, aren't we?
I hope so.
Good. It's time to get our predictions on. It's next week, E3. I can't wait. James, when are you going to turn the internet off?
Me and Matt were talking about this today, actually, because I'm not sure, because there's all these leaks and everything coming out now.
Yeah.
When have I got to end this?
Yeah, I mean, E3 starts Saturday.
I cut off on the Thursday.
Yeah. This is getting
That's
earlier
when I turned
and
it
earlier. This is just getting...
Listen back to the show. I've always said the Thursday before E3. I've always said that. And I was lucky because if you remember last year, I turned everything off on the Thursday, and Thursday night, everything about Microsoft's conference leaked.
So,
do you remember?
Okay, does that mean,
whole thing come out?
In that case, does that mean I'm going to have to complete Titanfall 2 before Thursday then?
No, because I think you'll be safe logging onto your Xbox because there'll be nothing on the dash until after the Microsoft conference.
Yeah, leaks won't end up on the actual.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and the conference is, it's like 10 or 11 p.m. Sunday night UK time.
Yeah, so you'll have that time to play Titan.
And if you're just playing the campaign, you can just disconnect it from the network, can't you?
That is another good point.
Yep.
See, look, he's just realised that, and he's going to come back and go, "Oh, I can't believe I logged in and it showed me on the dashboard. Why didn't you go into offline mode?"
I don't want to do this anymore because it's just really annoying. Cause I was looking at I'm getting excited about it, and then it's like, oh, actually, I can't experience any of it. But it's
no, but you will, James. This is what I'm telling you. As someone that's been through it, right? You will experience it.
Yeah, but you went through it for a couple of days. I've got to wait like about a week and a half before
Yeah,
I
we'd be
find
busy
anything.
for most of that.
Well, you should have thought about that before you fucked off to China again. Do you know what I mean? It's not our fault you're going through it this extra time.
It is,
you know
because
what I mean?
you're going to Butlins or whatever, aren't you?
But we said we were going to hire out a 50 person.
I made calls. I sold 40 tickets.
And then you went, "Oh, no, there's a problem. I'm going to China." So, and then a couple of weeks ago, Matt said, "I'll do it." And you went, "No, I'll do it."
Yeah,
and
we
now
all
you're
know
bitching
why.
and moaning.
No, we all know why because you'd have just held that over me forever if I hadn't have done this.
Well, that's your choice, isn't it? That's
All
your
right,
choice.
Anyway, so when have I got to do this from then? Thursday?
You've chosen to do it from Thursday this week.
Yeah,
right?
6 a.m. Thursday.
Yep, 6 a.m. Thursday through to be fair, it was Thursday evening that I did mine, so I'll give him Thursday.
You're so weak.
but then through to, what is it? You don't want to record on the Monday because you'll be tired.
I won't be back then. I'll be back on Tuesday.
You're back, all right? So we're doing it Tuesday. We'll record Tuesday evening.
That'll be fine. I'm going to be.
So you got a week and a
I'm
half.
going to be like jet lagged and weird, and then you're going to be
we'll do it on a
feeding me
Wednesday, then.
lies.
Have
Giving him all
another
the
day.
big reveals, and he's just going to be like,
Feeding me
We can do it
lies.
on a Wednesday if you want to do it for 13 days.
Have you noticed what's just happened? James has literally moaned about everything in the past, 3 minutes, right? He said, "Oh, I can't believe I have to do it for that long." Okay, well, record back on Tuesday. "Oh, I'll be too tired Tuesday."
All right. Tuesday.
Then we'll move it to
Tuesday's
Wednesday
fine.
then. You
Tuesday
get another day
is
of
fine.
nothing.
It's all right, because I just checked my calendar. I'm back on Monday, actually, so Tuesday's fine.
Fucking hell, James Farley. Do it Monday then. Let's record Monday. And then
No, because I
you've
went back until the evening. That's not happening.
Get an earlier
All right,
plane.
fine. Nothing but fucking
Record from the
moaning.
airport, James. Jesus.
All right, so Thursday, okay? So Thursday this week, I've got to switch off Twitter, Facebook, the whole thing, right? And not look at any gaming websites or
Obviously.
basically
No
any
gaming
websites.
Yeah, anyway.
'Cause,
Yeah.
No BBC News.
No Engadget, Verge.
Oh, actually, what you
What's
can
on
do,
YouTube?
I think you can get a direct link to the news website on the BBC website, because they usually put that in technology which doesn't show up in the main news bit on the BBC. Is that right?
It's too
I
risky.
think it
No,
is
it's
too
all right.
risky.
I'll
Yeah.
just see this as being a week off from the internet,
Well,
which I've
yeah,
never,
just do it.
which I've never done before.
12
And so
days
it's
off.
gonna
You know,
be
Well,
we'll,
interesting.
we'll have
12
just had an election, so it's going to be fucking horrible anyway.
Yeah, that's also
That
true.
is a fucking good point. You
It's
get to
gonna be
avoid
fine.
all that sort of shit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Let's do it. Let's do the predictions. Matt,
Whoa.
this
Hang
is
on.
your-
So this Thursday is election night, so you are going to want to go online to check the election result.
No, we could just we could tell him in the WhatsApp
Well,
group.
Just be watching it on TV,
Mr.
why
Oh,
not?
that could be the thing that we lie to him
Oh, yeah,
about, and he
watch
can
the
spend a week. That James can spend a week in Jeremy Corbyn's socialist utopia before we give him the news.
So out walked Theresa May and said games are banned on the Microsoft stage. No, you're right. Of course you can watch BBC News. Of course you can on the Thursday night. We'll allow this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, fine. Okay, come on. Predictions now. Let's get to it. Matt, this is you
this
can
is it.
guide us through this process.
This is it. So we're going to do it in conference order. On Saturday is the EA one. So that's Saturday. It's 8:00 UK time, Saturday night. So there's it's before it's Sunday night. Now it's going a day early. It's brilliant. EA is the first one. So who wants to have the first EA prediction?
Well, should we explain what we're planning to do
Yes, we probably
with
should.
the listeners? We'll do that. So throughout these predictions, we've got some set questions or set predictions that we want to offer out to you, the listeners. And what we'll do is we'll highlight them as we're going through the conferences, and at the end we'll give you a summary of the set predictions, and we want you to email in with your predictions for those questions. And EA is the best place to start, right? Because it was the one we smashed last year, knocked out of the park. We were able to predict exactly what celebrity was on stage to show off FIFA 18. And the first set question is, who will EA have on stage to promote FIFA this year? Now, I already know the answer, and it kills me because I was going to go for it anyway until everything come out about FIFA 18 today.
Okay.
So, shall I go?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo will be on stage.
No way, baby. Too big.
Why not?
Because he's just...
Too big?
Yes. I think I think he's just like won Champions League. He's had like a massive season. He's not going to want to traipse out to LA just to do like some weird walk on stage to talk about FIFA. I know he's on the front cover.
He will be there on stage for EA this year. I can get. I almost look at the trailer. It might as well be called Cristiano Ronaldo's FIFA 18.
Yeah.
If he's not there, that is a huge deal they've made with Ronaldo there. Huge. They've plastered his face everywhere. The whole trailer is just him. They're going to wheel him out on stage, pay him a couple of million to do it, and he'll just go, hello, bye FIFA, and then walk off again. And that'll be that, and fly him somewhere else.
I suppose he might be on like holiday in LA with his family, so why not pop in?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pop in.
You know,
Ronaldo, what are you up to, mate? What are you up to, Ronaldo, on Sunday?
I think
you should pop in for a bit.
I might
Dave,
swing
you're right.
by about 3-ish.
Sorry, go on, James.
I think you're right, actually, on this one. I can't think who else it would be. It makes perfect sense for it to be him.
I
mean, we all want Roy Hodgson, but I don't see it happening. Or it could be Neil Harris and Steve Morrison. But I think, they'll probably be too busy in the pre-season.
Yeah, too busy. Just won Champions League, and what's the point?
The
FIFA cover is just Ronaldo this year, isn't it? Whereas previously there's been 3 people, hasn't it? It's been like
Isn't
Messi.
it old Ronaldo?
Yeah, it's old fat Ronaldo.
It's the old fat Ronaldo. Yeah. Maybe they'll get him out.
I'll tell you what.
Maybe this is Ronaldo's FIFA, and they get the old fat Ronaldo out.
Sam Allardyce has retired from football. Maybe he's going to start promoting FIFA.
Mate, he retired from football last season. He just basically soaked up the cash at Palace for a little bit, just so he could get some nice shoes for his retirement.
He saved us. I can't complain.
All right, okay, come on. So that's my prediction: Cristiano Ronaldo. James,
I'd have to agree with you. I can't make another one.
I should have gone last. Go on, Matt.
Well, I was going to say Adam Lallana, but I feel silly now.
Adam Lallana. What's that?
I feel silly now because I knew you were going to say Ronaldo, but I thought, is that too big? But he's mass, he's everywhere. So on the game, so yes, probably will be him. But
whoa! You're not changing your prediction to mine, are you?
What? James is just going to copy yours and then say, well, Sean.
Right, James has copied mine, but you literally said no way when I started.
Okay, well,
so you got to pick someone else, mate. There's no way.
I'm only Cristiano Ronaldo.
Are you being serious? Are you literally going to do that? You scumbag.
I thought about it.
Hang on. Can I just ask a question, right? If it turns out to be him, does that mean all 3 of us get a point?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we got separate. Although I should get 3 points.
No, that's not how it works.
I was always going to say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, so was I.
Matt, you went, no fucking way is that happening? 3 minutes of my chatter later, oh yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. Actually, I was going to say Lallana.
Yeah, it's always big CR9, always.
Part of me hopes that it's Lallana now.
Well, I'll probably get 3 points for that.
Furious. Go on, Sean. Who are you going
James
for?
Norwood.
James Norwood.
He's
Big Norwo.
Yeah. The Woody Woodmeister, striker for Tranmere. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, cool. Right, so I'll write them down at some point. So Cristiano Ronaldo for me, Adam Lallana for Matt. Is that official?
Yep, confirmed, locked in.
Lallana, good. And Cristiano Ronaldo for James.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
James Norwood. He's famous.
James Norwood. Oh, there you go, Woody. Right. So EA, did anyone else have anything else for EA?
Are we gonna? I think we're gonna see this magic new Star Wars game, aren't we?
Yeah, there's just gonna be loads of. It's gonna be Star Wars Battlefront 2 as well.
There's gonna be a whole Star Wars section, surely, which is going to be Battlefront 2, and then it's going to be this mysterious new one that Amy Hennig's working on, I think.
So is that the Respawn one, or is that a separate one?
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Respawn's working on one. I think Amy Hennig. I'm not sure that it will even be this year. Is that one still super early days? Because what was the one we saw like a 3-second glimpse of last year? That was the Amy Hennig one, I think.
Was the Amy Hennig one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Respawn deal has been done since then, so
Right.
one of my predictions was that we would see the Respawn game.
Okay.
But yeah, there's so many happening right now that it's hard to say, but...
Possible to keep track. It still bothers me. I was looking at footage of, Star Wars, was it 1313 or 1313, whatever. That game looked fucking finished.
It did look good, yeah.
Binned it.
It was pretty exciting when that got announced.
Yeah, pretty weird. But, yeah, obviously there's going to be a whole Star Wars bit. No one gets any points for that, I guess, but...
Well, no, I think
if I stick with the Hennig one and you stick with Respawn, is that our...
Yeah.
That can be our...
there's absolutely no way either... Right,
what?
So there's no way you're getting an official prediction for they're going to show their Star Wars game. There is no
No, that's what
way
I'm saying, but we're both thinking there's going to be different Star Wars games, right?
Yeah.
So that's...
I've specifically said Respawn, and Sean said that big one, so...
So what's your prediction, Matt?
We'll see the trailer for Respawn Star Wars game.
Right, but isn't that already confirmed to be in development and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, but
so how
I'm
is
predicting that we're going to see the trailer for it, not just the name like last year.
James,
Trailer.
What do you think?
I don't know. I just think they're going to focus mostly on Battlefront. I think that's going to be the thing. But that's not a prediction.
What do you think about my prediction?
What, they're going to show
the trailer for Respawn Star Wars game?
I think you're probably right. But again, that's not really a good prediction,
No, James,
is it?
you're not listening to what I'm asking you, mate.
It doesn't understand the concept.
Do you think that would count as an official...
No, I don't.
What?
Nor do I.
Hang on.
I mean...
Why not?
Because it's too obvious. It's way too obvious.
Oh, God, okay. Well, I better cross off
You've got to be
FIFA
more
18.
creative.
That's
what I'm saying.
Because before we started this, you said you had 71 predictions. How many of them are like that?
I'll rather not say.
Well, put it this way, I've only got about 10, and they are pretty much all like that. So.
Okay, right.
You guys don't know how to play this game. Come on, you've got to get more wacky.
Bigger one.
Don't know, Matt. Dave, you haven't heard mine yet. You're going to crucify me for a lot of these, I think.
Excellent. What are the EA ones?
No, not EA. No.
Okay, I've got another EA one, right? Okay, they're going now.
Here we go.
Skate 4.
Right, okay, you can have that.
Yeah, because
you can have
that's
that.
Definitely not going to happen. But yeah, you could definitely have that one.
No, it's not. It's not about. As I said before we started recording the show, it's not about whether it's going to happen or not. If it's whether it's worthy of being an official prediction. I think that is more than worthy of being an official prediction.
Great quality.
I think it could happen, but it's a good shout. It's a good call. I will. You can have that one.
I've got another one.
Official.
Anyone else?
Official.
Anyone else got any more for EA, or should I keep going?
No, keep going. I want to hear you.
A new Plants vs Zombies game.
I think we could give you that.
Yeah.
I think you can have that one.
These points
Note
up.
that one down.
Right, I've got another one, and this is one I've got for every single conference because I think it's going to be a theme. I don't know if you'll go for this, but I'll say it anyway. EA will announce a games as a service / AAA freemium game.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your issue? What's your beef?
What, a free-to-play game?
No, I think they're going to announce like a game. It's like games as a service because if you listen or read to any of the financial reports that most of the companies have done recently, pretty much all of them have said that they see games as a service being the big new revenue driver. I think they're all going to want to do it. They're all going to want to release a game which is, games as a service. So. Mm-hmm. I don't know how.
But one with like a real budget behind it, not just a smartphone game.
So it's AAA, but it's one where it's all about other ways to generate revenue, but it's maybe got loads of sort of dailies and weeklies. It's those sorts of games which they just want to keep you playing, and maybe they'll say like a 40 quid like expansion every year, every 6 months, and you're people are excited about the big new like patch changes, and you can buy cosmetics. I just feel like everyone's going to want to do one of those games.
Okay, but here's where it becomes a decent prediction. What are they going to use to float this? Do you think it's going to be a new IP, or do you think it's going to be an existing
I think it'll be a new IP. I mean,
right? Go on.
I mean, arguably, you could say that the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare was that to a small extent, because that also had cosmetics, that also has sort of daily missions, and I think that was very much geared towards that sort of community aspect as well, getting the community to get that 10,000 kills, to unlock new skins and new this, that and the other, new weapons. So I think they've probably tried it with that, and I got an impression from what I've read and heard that has actually done really well for them. But I just think games as a service is going to be a theme throughout this E3, and that's my prediction. Basically, I'm going to have that for everyone. But for this EA one, I think it's going to be a new IP, and they're going to want to try to do something that's going to, it's going to rival something like Destiny. I mean, Destiny's a bit of a different example, but rival something like an Overwatch, like a Destiny.
So you think it's going to be a competitive shooter?
Okay, if we're going to do that, yeah. I think it's going to be a hero shooter.
It could be.
Right, okay,
it could be Battlefield. Good. I mean, they could do that with Battlefield.
I don't.
They've tried that before.
Yeah, Battlefield Heroes, right?
Yeah. It was all right as well. It wasn't. It was just a bit ahead of its time, if anything.
I think they see Battlefield as this one of their big, money generators at in one hit. I don't think they're going to change that formula at all, but could be wrong. I don't know, but I think we can give you that a hero style shooter.
Yeah, a AAA freemium games as a service game. Get that written down.
It's still a bit flaky, but
okay. Has anyone else got any other EA predictions?
No, because I said I didn't really like doing predictions on the smaller.
Another prediction was that there was going to be a stage demo of Battlefront 2, not just like a trailer. I don't know how specific you want to get into that.
But see, the thing is with EA is, you really kind of know what you're getting. It's just going to be more franchise games. I mean, they don't, generally show off something amazing.
They might bung a couple of indies in.
I was going to say, Unravel 2.
Yeah. That's not already been announced.
Oh, has it? Oh,
I can't remember.
Right, let's move on. Who's up next?
Microsoft next. Microsoft is 10 PM
I've got a lot of
Sunday night.
Well, let's get the set questions out of the way, because then we can move on to the more wacky shit. We got quite a few for this one, because for each of the main three, what we're going to try and predict is the first game that they focus on. So the first game that they show off when the presentation starts. What have you got down for this, Sean?
I think there's going to be a new mainline Forza game, so not Horizon, but a new Pro.
Jesus.
I know, I've said this one in a minute.
Yeah. You Forza 7, Forza 7.
Yeah. This is a game you think they're going to open the comments.
Yeah, show off first. Yeah.
If that's going to be so fucking boring if that's the case.
And of course it'll be really boring, but they always use Forza, don't they, to show this stuff off. And it's always boring, but go on.
Yeah. What do I think they're going to... So, I think they're going to open with a new Splinter Cell game.
Okay,
that's all right. That's a point dropped. Battlefront 2 is what I'm predicting. They're going to have an on-stage showing of Battlefront. They've got, and here's my reasoning. I think they would have left it till later on in the conference, but because EA are going first, they'll probably use it to just as sort of an easy opener. Flashy graphics, looks great. It will show what the Scorpio can do and how well that game's run. Plus, they've got some weird relationship with EA where they seem to take on a lot of their stuff during their presentations. I think that would be a good way to say, hey, look at these flashy graphics and look at how great this looks. And then probably show, if EA start with... if EA focus on the multiplayer side of things, they'll show a bit of the single-player campaign. But if it's the other way around, and they focus on the single-player and the EA conference, they'll show a bit of the multiplayer stuff, like the big battle stuff. I'm probably wrong, but that's my prediction. So, okay, fine. The other stuff we've got is all Scorpio-based. So, first of all, we have to predict the real name of the Xbox Scorpio. Let's start with Matt this time.
So is this the real name?
The real name, yeah. What is it going to be called?
Just Xbox.
JUSTXBOX.
Just Xbox.
Right, that's the rumour that's floating around, that it's just going to be called Xbox. If it's that, man, fuck that. I hate that. Although my prediction's not much better. I literally think they're going to call it Xbox 2.
Oh, come on, no way.
I think they will, and I think they'll continue that trend. going forward. It matches up with their Windows stuff now. I think it would just be Xbox TWO.
Oh,
Here's
God.
Xbox 2, then there'll be Xbox 3, and they'll think they'll be in like Apple. You know what I mean? Oh, I've got an Xbox 3.
That would be
I've got an Xbox.
that'd be a massive joke if that's the case.
Do you know what, Matt? It would have been a massive joke if they called their brand new console Xbox One, and they fucking did it.
That's a good point.
Not putting it past them, but I'm just thinking they can't just call it Xbox. I don't think they can call it Xbox, because if we're moving into a situation where they're bringing out new consoles every 3 to 4 years, what are they going to call the next one if they call this Xbox? Whereas if they continue on with this trend of the Xbox family, then just numbering them would be a way of doing that and showing progression, but without, I don't know, leading you into a dead end. Just calling it Xbox. That'd be so weird. What a weird naming system as well. And don't get me wrong, 2 shit as well. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but to go Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox. It's just madness.
Then the one after that would just be called X.
X.
Dave, I just wanted to interrupt. Basically, your last prediction about opening with Battlefront, I don't think that's going to happen at all, because Sony have done a deal, the marketing deal to promote Battlefront 2.
Okay.
Don't tell him now. Now he's going to change his answer.
No, I'm not going to change my answer. I've fucked it. I've fucked it then. I've locked in. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I've fucked that one. That's fine. Oh, bollocks. But yeah, okay, cool.
Xbox 2, okay.
Sean.
So I think they're going to... I never take these seriously, right? I think they're going to call it the Xbox Eon, spelled E-O-N, because it sounds like Eon, as in like an age, and it's also an anagram of one, and it's an anagram of Neo.
James, what do you predict that the...
Sean, I don't think you're taking this seriously.
He's going to look like a right fucking idiot in 2 weeks. Go on, James.
Okay. The name of the Xbox Scorpio will be the Scorpio. I think they're going to keep that name. And
they never do.
No, I've got a reason for that.
So just Scorpio or Xbox Scorpio?
It'll be called Xbox Scorpio. And the reason I think so...
That's shit, though.
I know it's shit.
Really shit.
I know, but the reason I think they might do that is, did you see they've just registered like a
I saw
logo?
that. Yeah.
That's like like with an S and that kind of thing. I reckon they might call it that. This is the thing. I mean,
Xbox Saturn.
Before I saw that, I thought I agreed with Matt, actually. I thought they were just going to call it the Xbox. But I don't know. I think they may still just call it the Scorpio.
I've seen that prediction. I knew you'd go for, like, there'd be a couple of you going for just Xbox, because that's what everyone's saying. And they're just going to call it just Xbox, I reckon. That's like the common theme of everyone predicting. I think, well, these boys haven't got any balls to just really try something different.
I'm serious. I'm going to stick with Scorpio, though. I think they're going to call it that. It's
right.
It's
Can I have a secondary answer? And I get half a point if it's real.
No, no, that's not how it works.
Okay.
That's not how it works. Can I get a secondary for what game they're going to show off at the start of the conference now, please?
No,
what was going to be your secondary answer?
What was going to be my second one? Xbox Elite.
Whoa.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Of course it's going to be that. Of course it's going to be that. I mean, you can't have it now. You went for just Xbox, but that would make a lot of sense. The Xbox
Well, certainly
Elite.
better than Xbox 2.
No, it is. Yeah, no, I agree.
It's not better than Eon, though, is it?
No, I like that. I like that, Sean. Got it in the bag.
I reckon you're right there, Matt. I think it is going to be the Elite, but unfortunately you went with just Xbox. Okay, right. So the next thing we need to predict is the price.
Okay.
Let's go with James first this time.
Can I do it in dollars? Because I've no idea what it would be in pounds.
What do you mean?
No, you can do it in pounds sterling.
I'm going to do it pounds sterling.
Same fucking thing now.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's going to be about £400 in that case.
Ooh. See, I'm going a little bit higher at £450.
I also had 450.
That's fine. Matt,
$399.
$399. That would be a
James said
terrible price
400,
point.
so I've said $399. So if it is $399, then it's your boy Matt over here.
That's
put it this way.
bollocks. That's
no,
not fair.
James. If it's $399, you get a point as well. Because I mean, fuck Matt.
I'm being serious.
And what month is it going to be released?
I think it's going to be September. Because I think it's going to be earlier than we're expecting.
I've got November written down in front of me.
I mean...
I had October.
Yeah,
so...
I've got October, yeah.
Okay, do that then. September, October, November.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's a few things around this. I mean, yeah, so we've all locked in a month. Basically, obviously Shadow Mordor's been delayed. It's been delayed to 10th of October. That's obviously coming out on Scorpio. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a launch title, but I thought October. Scorpio, like the actual sort of birth month, is between October 23rd and November 21st.
Shit.
I mean, but I mean, but that's all. That's a bit. I mean, which feels, oh wow, it must definitely be around then. But also, this was always ever a code name, and they probably had the code name years ago. So why would they ever lock themselves into that some ridiculous 4-week window just for the sake of aligning with the code name? So that probably isn't going to be happening. But it's interesting the fact that October 23rd to November 21st, that's definitely around that sort of area. And my other concern is that if they actually, September could be a good one, and some people have actually been rumoured to say August. I think August is way too early. But September would be a good one because that means you can get Scorpio out, and then for all of the big fall, all of the big games in the latter part of the year, you would think you'll get them on Scorpio because it's a new console, 4K, etc. If they launch that too late, you would have already bought a lot of the big full titles already. That's also going to cannibalise a lot of the big full titles because what you're going to buy, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, all the other big games, or you're going to buy a new £400 console with like one game. So it's interesting. There's a lot of factors that play there.
Okay, cool. But we're all locked in now. And you can send us your predictions this week. Right, okay, should we get on to what we think Microsoft are going to do?
Absolutely.
I bet you've gone nuts on this one, Matt.
Yeah, got to throw insane.
Well, you start with a couple of yours then, and then I've got a couple.
Okay.
Okay.
I think there's going to be a new Tomb Raider, and it's going to be an Xbox exclusive. Or timed exclusive.
You can have,
worked so well.
I think you can have that, because I think that, I think that's quite interesting.
I don't think they're ever going to make that mistake again.
Yeah.
Well, I think they will have Microsoft.
It pretty
paid them
much
money.
killed.
Good point.
Well, yeah, but then they lost a lot of money on sales. Like, I don't think it worked out for them with Rise of the Tomb Raider.
But if there is like a new Tomb Raider and that's like a launch title, like typically launch lineups aren't great, but hey, new Tomb Raider, I'll definitely pick that up. I think that's a different item. I think that makes it different.
I mean, you can have that. You can officially have that, but I don't think that'll happen. I don't think they'll make that mistake again. They'll want to get it on PS4 day one.
Okay, but what if this new Tomb Raider is just shown at the Xbox conference? Can I have that as my prediction?
What do you mean?
You can only have it if it's exclusive.
Oh, okay.
It's,
I'll go for it.
Yeah, just what are you talking about? This is it. You just narrow your predictions down to the point where it's just like so ambiguous.
What about
Like,
new
no.
game? Can I have new game? Okay, yeah, new Tomb Raider exclusive to Xbox. I'm not saying like permanently, but like maybe timed exclusive, but
Yeah, time counts as well. Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
Emma, who's next?
All right, I'll go with one. I think they're going to lower this again. This is out there. This is out there. I think they're going to lower the price of Xbox Live.
Okay.
Xbox
Live
Live. Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I think they're gonna lower it. The yearly one. It's currently what, 40 quid?
I mean, you can get it for like 20 odd quid on eBay, but yeah.
No, I mean, but the
Probably
official
around
price
40,
is 40 quid. I think they're going to drop it to either 35 or 30 because they'll just want
Is that worth mentioning?
It's another little.
We're going to knock a £5 off Xbox Live?
I think lowering the price of Xbox Live is quite a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's certainly to me who doesn't own an Xbox One, it's like it is a barrier. Like just the thought of having to pay another sub. So yeah, a tenner off that a year, maybe that would help. I suppose.
I mean, they're not going to. I don't think they're going to say, "We interrupt all these amazing games. There's a £5 off Xbox Live, everyone."
Matt,
Well, do your deal, lads. Come on.
1 year they went, "Oh, you've got more than just 100 friends lists of 100 people on your friends list."
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
that was during the Matric era, though, wasn't it? When it was all.
It's not that. I think they're looking for ways to one up Sony at the moment, and dropping that just a little bit would be a way of saying our service is
that's
cheaper
also
than
one of
theirs.
the biggest revenue streams, Xbox Live subs.
I know that was the only thing that was holding me back from writing it down. But then I thought, well, the fact is, I'm on the computer game show, a little podcast on the internet, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put it in anyway, just in case it happens. But by your reactions, I think that's an official prediction.
I mean, are we allowing that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you can have. You can have that, Dave.
Thanks, Matt. Sean, your shout.
So I think everyone knows we're going to see Crackdown 3 because they keep hinting at it. I think it might be a Scorpio exclusive now.
Oh, see, because I've got Crackdown 3 prediction as well.
Okay.
And it's that they'll announce it to be out this holiday season.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing.
I mean, it
isn't
has to be out this year.
Yeah, because it's getting ridiculous. No, I mean, my thinking behind this is, it uses this cloud computing shit.
Well,
I thought they cancelled.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it still does do that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I'm thinking, because that shit doesn't work, right? Like, on paper it does, but has anyone actually played a game with that stuff in? I don't think I've seen one that I can think of. So I'm wondering if they've just gone, right, Scorpio's coming out, let's make it only for the Scorpio and ditch the cloud stuff.
I will say something though, Sean. I don't think that would be a great game to show off the Scorpio, because the one thing about Crackdown is that it's always had that sort of ultra stylized graphics. It's never looked incredible. It was always that sort of cel shaded thing, and the stuff we saw of Crackdown 3, although the destructible environment looked incredible, it didn't really show off, hey, look at these amazing graphics. But then who knows what's happened between last time we saw it and where they're currently at.
I mean, there's been no new footage since 2015 apparently.
Crackdown 3 Scorpio only.
But I
won't be able to play on the Xbox One.
I don't think they're going to do that with anything.
Yeah,
I don't think there's going to be any exclusive games.
Away. Yeah, no way.
I really don't think they'll do that.
Well, if that's the reaction, surely Sean gets that as a prediction.
He does, yeah.
Cool. All right.
Not
James.
going to happen.
Do you want something wacky, or do you want something
wacky? Yeah, go wacky. Go
wacky,
whack.
James.
Okay. I think. This isn't really wacky, but I think maybe what they'll do with it.
We just said we want wacky. You asked us, do you want wacky or not wacky? We're like, yeah, wacky. Like, this isn't actually wacky.
I've got three here.
James hasn't got the emotion in his brain to just be a little bit wacky. It's just not there. Everything he's going to come out with is extremely logical. I think the pad's going to be made of plastic.
That's completely the opposite of whatever you usually say about me, though, David. You've just admitted that I'm an extremely logical person.
You are, but your logic's fucked. Like at a base level, at the core, it's fucked up logic, and then you work out from that. There is a logical system there, but it's just wrong.
Okay. Anyway, I think this is one of them. I think they're going to show Half-Life 3. Not show it, but I think they're going to... No, listen to me.
No, I'm done. I think it's next week come out of it.
No, okay. This is what I think's going to happen. This is my wackiest one. But I reckon that they're going to announce that they're not going to say they're bankrolling it, but I think they're going to throw a bunch of money at Valve and get this on Xbox exclusively. And it'll be the end of the show. At the end of their thing is they'll show this.
Now, the reason I think, James?
No. The reason I think they'll do this is because if you think back, like, was it last year or the year before? Like, Sony had a whole bunch of success at E3 by supporting stuff that people have always wanted. You know, we got like The Last Guardian, Shenmue 3, Final Fantasy 7, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. This is the kind of thing which can hook people into being interested in Xbox again. It's by showing something that people actually do really care about. And there's been all these rumours about how they're doing some deal with Valve, like over Steam and everything with Xbox. I reckon this could actually happen. I mean, not coming out anytime soon, but that it is going to come out, and it is going to come out on Xbox only.
I mean, this is the last, in my eyes, the last big game that we've been waiting for ages. Obviously, we've had Duke Nukem Forever. We've had the most recent one from Team Ico. What's that game with a giant dog?
Last Guardian,
thing?
mate.
That, you know.
Last Guardian.
Well, I keep forgetting our name. We've had that. We've had other ones in the past. This is the last big one, but I definitely think it's happened for a number of reasons. One, all the writers left. Maybe they left because they've already finished writing the game. Who knows? But Valve don't care about that sort of stuff anymore as much as it really kills me inside, because it's because they don't really single player things anymore, single player campaigns and games anymore, because they're more focused on Dota and that sort of games as a service. I mean, Half-Life 3 is the game I want more than anything ever, but I don't see it happening. It would be.
No, but that's the whole point.
That would be the biggest megaton of all time. If they drop that, would be
that's the whole point.
That would be the biggest E3 moment of ever if that happened.
But exactly. So the thing is like Valve might not care about it, but Microsoft might, and they might just be like, look, you've got this. We'd like to do something with it, and we'll pay you a load of money.
But who
to
would
do
be
that.
left to actually make it? There'd be no one from Valve.
I think they're all right for money at the moment. I think they'd rather have the pride of it. But I mean, we're being silly here because that is an official prediction. There's no doubt about it. There's no way I'm objecting to that prediction.
Yeah, classic.
But yeah, I mean, I don't agree it will happen, but you can definitely have it.
Yeah.
I mean,
what I love about this system, right, is that when you actually allowed something as a prediction, you instantly go like, "Oh no, it's fucking bollocks, isn't it?"
I'm trying to work out: are we supposed to be allowing people to make ridiculous decisions because I know it's not going to happen, and that we're not telling the truth, or are we actually saying, "Yeah, go on, you go ahead"?
No.
I've got another one which is equally
bizarre.
Hold on,
slow down before we move on. The idea is that you can say that you don't think it's going to happen, but I mean you can still predict it. I mean there's no. I mean, A for effort there, James. I think that is a wild prediction, and I fucking love it.
I will say, if they announce Half-Life 3, that is the greatest E3 moment of all time. And when Dave and I are watching it on holiday next week, I will probably die, Dave. So you need to get an ambulance ready when the Microsoft conference starts. That will be unbelievable.
I've already got a game listed down in front of me that would be better for me than that. I'd be more excited about this one than what you've just said. But
almost certainly genuinely wet myself.
Okay. Wait, James, go on. You said you wanted to do another one. Quick.
Okay, I've got another one. See, I think they're also because I think they're going to come out with a ton of stuff at this conference because they kind of have to.
Yeah, they do.
And I think the other one is going to be Halo 6, and I think it's going to be like development of it is going to be much more advanced than is expected. But the thing is I think they're going to run this as being like Destiny. I think that's where they're going to take this. I think they're going to sort of position it as being their Destiny, where it's going to be like a persistent kind of thing instead.
Games as service.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to do with Halo. It's
Okay, we'll let you have that one as well.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Matt.
One of mine was new Halo game teased. I mean, 343 have said that they're not at E3 this year.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, but
I mean, it'd be nice if it wasn't them making it, but
yeah, it would be great actually.
I think James's prediction's better than yours. I mean, new Halo game teased. It's Microsoft conference. But I think his, specifically saying it's going to be a sort of games as a service type game rather than your traditional Halo game.
So if Halo 6 comes out and it's a standard shooter,
then he doesn't get a point.
But because they have said that the next Halo will be going back to basics. But whatever.
Well, we'll see.
Okay,
we'll see.
But I've got Halo prediction as well, and it's not like Halo game tease. I think there's going to be a 10-year anniversary Halo 3 4K remaster.
Halo 3 4K.
Yeah, because it's 10 years after. It's 10 years since Halo 3.
Yeah,
I reckon it'll do a remaster, sort of Master Chief Collection style, but it'll be 4K. It'll be on Scorpio.
And they can't make any good new ones,
exactly.
So why not?
Yeah. Why not go back to the well?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, why not release a game that they've already technically released on
so they can
Xbox
fuck it up all over again in 4K.
There were rumours, weren't there, of like there was going to be like a Reach remaster.
I love Reach as well.
That would make more sense, I think. But okay, fine. Do you want to do another quick one, Matt?
I think I've got so many. No, go on someone else. I'll come back to me.
Right, so I was thinking along the same lines as James. I do think Valve and Microsoft are working on something together. And I mean, we said this last year and it never come true, so who knows? But I think if Valve were going to give Microsoft something, it wouldn't be Half-Life 3 because I think they treat that as their huge thing. They know how big that is, and to hand that over to Microsoft, I don't think that's what they're going to do with that at all.
If they knew how big it was, surely they'd have bloody done something with it rather than just leave it.
Yeah, but why would they have left it for this long and then handed it over to Microsoft? I can't see it. What I can see though is Left 4 Dead 3. I genuinely can. I think they could hand that to Microsoft and be happy. I mean, it was exclusive on the Xbox 360. If they're working together, that is a good compromise of showing their commitment to whatever they've got planned. And I think that would be a huge announcement. Left 4 Dead 3 exclusive to Xbox One. could be big.
But again, that's like the same criticisms for like my stuff is the same for this. Like the team's gone.
Yeah.
Like they're all gone.
Yeah,
they're
well,
not
the
involved
writers are
anymore.
gone. Teams
Yeah,
are gone.
but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Why does that
it'd
matter?
just be Left 4 Dead by IP, but it won't be the original team working on it. It will just literally be.
That's what I'm saying. If it doesn't
It's
matter
still-
for Left 4 Dead, then it also doesn't matter for Half-Life either. If they're all
I
gone.
disagree. I think the difference is I think there's a big difference there because Left 4 Dead was a formula and it's one that you can sort of emulate. It's one you can do again within the parameters of what Left 4 Dead does.
Well, no,
with the
because if that
development team, and
happens-
if they do it right, it will be just as good as Left 4 Dead. Whereas Half-Life was a game that come out and always pushed the boundaries. And I just think I think it's too big for them to give away.
But
I think Left 4 Dead 3 is doable with a new team.
Well, because I think I can't remember the actual words you just used there, but if you just get just the IP Left 4 Dead and another team makes it, and it wasn't really pushing the boundaries, then you get something like Evolve, which is it tries to do what Left 4 Dead's doing, but it didn't have any of the character.
No,
or the heart.
it didn't. Evolve was completely different.
But it was like a team-based sort of is a squad-based 4-player game against enemies. It may not have had like the story.
No, it was 4
element.
players against one monster. That was Evolved. It was a multiplayer only 4-player against one monster thing that wasn't much fun to play. Whereas the main focus of Left 4 Dead was running through those campaigns, and of course you had the versus modes and stuff like that, but running through those campaigns in 4-player co-op, it's a completely different structure, completely different game.
What Valve do so well is, and this is what I guess I liked about Prey as well, is that they like the environmental storytelling is so strong in Valve games. There's such a strong sense of place in all of those maps from Left 4 Dead 1 and also 2. So I feel like just literally having the name Left 4 Dead. If I saw Left 4 Dead announcement, I'd be like, that's amazing. And I'm like, oh, it's being made by, some other random studio. I'm like, who the... It's being made by Neck9.
Why would you think like that? You're saying that it can't be done again.
No,
it can literally not be done again.
I just... If some other random studio it gets farmed to another random studio, I will be decidedly less excited just because it's literally the name plonked onto a game someone else has made. I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't know. I mean, the game doesn't even exist yet, and you're predicting that it's not going to be very good.
It's a solid prediction.
I'm having that one. Sean.
No, I've got nothing else for Microsoft.
What? Cool.
No.
James, any more?
Yeah, I've got more stuff. I've got like a whole bunch of stuff here. I think that we might see. I think we're going to see something brand new from Rare, and I think it might be.
I've got something. Go on.
I think it's going to be a
Rare
new Banjo
well.
game. I think we're going to see a new Banjo game on Scorpio.
We'll give you that if you'll give me. There'll be a Rare kart racer.
Oh,
announced.
Okay.
What?
Well, James is over there thinking that they're going to want to launch another Banjo-Kazooie game a few months after Ukulele, bombed. And I know different teams, whatever. But and then you're saying kart racer. I mean, you can both have them, but
I think kart racer. I think people have been buzzing about Mario Kart, and they think that's a good way to get a something out there that might catch someone's
eye.
Who
owned the Diddy Kong? It's probably Nintendo, isn't it?
Nintendo.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I love seeing new one of them.
Who owned the Mario Maker series, guys? Anyone know? Actually, I made that exact mistake a few episodes back, so don't worry about it. But no, I think, but Banjo Kart Racing or something. I reckon it's possible.
And so your prediction, James, is it'll be another game in the Banjo-Kazooie series, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And
yeah.
So like a platformer or a nuts and bolts?
I think it'll be a new platformer. I don't think they're going to do nuts and bolts again. But
and yours, Dave, is that there's going to be another Rare-developed kart racer?
Yes.
Or specifically Banjo-Kazooie, those sorts of characters?
No.
Okay,
no, I don't want to specify it that far.
You don't get too specific.
I would say a rare kart racer, yeah. I'm not convinced that they'd do it Banjo-themed, but they'll do something with all the characters that they've got in their Sky Rocket. Matt,
okay.
Is that official then? Are both of those official?
They'll lock those mothers in.
Good. Right, okay.
Okay, Fallout VR exclusive to Scorpio and PC.
Okay, we'll give you that, I think. Any objections?
Nope.
Next.
Cuphead out in summer.
Oh, yeah. About time.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about Cuphead today. Jesus Christ. What happened to that? I mean, the initial buzz when that game was first shown off was insane.
I mean,
now people are like, oh, we're seeing Cuphead again, are we?
Well, the brief completely changed, isn't it? That's why it's been delayed, because it was originally just like a boss rush game, but now it is a fully fledged 2D platform with levels and that. So fine. But yeah, it was like everyone just went nuts for the art style, and then that was it.
It's a bit of a weak prediction, though, right? I mean, we know it's coming.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, we're not giving it up.
Fuck a lot, yeah. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I'm going to go for it again. New Splinter Cell. I think there'll be a new Splinter Cell.
Yeah, you can definitely have that. That's a decent prediction.
I'd love to see one of them as well. New Splinter Cell. I think they're going to make a... Anyone else got any predictions?
Yeah, I've got one. Yeah.
Oh, I've got one more, yeah. Go on, James, you do one.
Okay, do you know, I think they're going to announce, Cyberpunk. I reckon they might get some kind of exclusivity for that.
But it's a 2020 game, right?
I was going to say it's years off, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it that far away? I thought it was like 2019 or 18 or something.
Well, 1920. I don't even think they've confirmed it, but it's, I think, a long time.
Okay, can I go for another one then instead?
No, locked in. That's locked in.
Oh yeah, you get minus points if your prediction's wrong. I thought I should add that in. I'm joking.
Matt will be fucked.
See, I've got a game that I think they'll be exclusive to Xbox. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Good
Xbox exclusive. Whack that in.
I think it'll
lock it in, James.
Definitely be on
lock
system
it in, Matt.
Exclusive. It's hard to say.
I think exclusive.
I mean, it'd be a great exclusive to get, and they need them. So yeah, I would not be surprised.
I think they saw it explode and went, right, we need this, and yeah, I rate an exclusive. Is that locked? Is that locked?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Good.
I wouldn't be surprised if that goes to other systems, but yeah. And you're saying timed exclusive or exclusive forever, or what are you saying?
Well, I mean, whatever I say, they're not going to confirm either way during E3, are they? You know what you're like. And exclusive to Xbox, and then like a week later they go, exclusive this holiday season to Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, do you remember that was the Tomb Raider thing, wasn't it? Rise of the Tomb Raider, exclusive on Xbox for a bit. Yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
I was just having a look because I thought I'd seen something about Battlegrounds coming to consoles, and they've said in interviews that they've got a team looking at porting it to the Xbox One, but other than that, they've really no plans. But
yeah, I think Dave's right. I think Microsoft needed hopefully to have just jumped on that because they need games badly.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Okay. I think they're going to make a really big deal of 4K patches for games. And I think they'll say, we're going to have 4K GTA 5, 4K Gears of War, 4K FIFA 18, 4K Shadow of Mordor, those sorts of things. I think they're going to make a really big deal.
Okay, well, I mean, they're releasing a console built for 4K gaming, so I don't see how that's a wild prediction. But
no, but I just feel like they're going to say it on stage rather than obviously, you can buy as new games. I feel like they're going to make a big deal of, and these are having huge 4K because it doesn't upscale every game, does it?
I don't think so. No,
so I think they're going to make a big deal of certain games getting repatched for 4K because then people will already
but listen to what you're predicting. Listen to what you're predicting here. That for their new 4K console, they're going to turn around and say, "Oh, the existing games are going to be able to run in 4K." It's not a prediction.
Okay. I mean, I think it is because I don't think it upscales every single game.
It's not a prediction, no. I mean, unless James and Sean want to give it.
I mean, so the PS4 Pro doesn't do
exactly,
this, right?
Not every single game on PS4 Pro is 4K, but if they said when that launched, oh, by the way, GTA 5 is now 4K, FIFA's now 4K, all the games have got, oh, this is amazing, I've already got a library now.
Well, that's a prediction. You saying that they're going to announce that every single game's going to run in 4K, that's a prediction.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're going to say we've got these certain really big ones for now, available on launch, for 4K.
Well, of course they're going to say that.
But are they? Because not every PS4 game was patched for 4K.
So all they've got to do is come out, for you to get a point, all they've got to do is to come out and say, oh, a bunch of these games are going to be in 4K.
Yeah, because
That's all they've
because on
got to
PS4
do.
Pro, they didn't say loads of old games are 4K. They say they run on it, and some run better, some run worse. In case of Last of Us, but these are we've actually worked with the developers to basically to get these games you've already got and you love, and they're huge ones, GTA, Gears of War, etc. And these will be playable 4K for you on day one if you've already got them.
Right, okay, so let's take a vote. I vote no, this isn't an official prediction. Sean?
I'm keen to let him have it, yeah.
James?
No.
What? Not an official prediction.
Just because it was so good.
That's an awful prediction.
I guarantee they're going to. I guarantee they're going to do it on day one.
So do I. So do I guarantee they're going to do that. That's why it's an awful prediction.
But they understand. But not every game's going to be 4K. They're not going to suddenly code every single game. But I think they're going to focus on certain ones because I know it's a big pull for people who already own the game.
No shit. No fucking shit. Of course they are.
Okay.
It's not the idea of what they're doing. That's fine. I get it. Right, but what I'm saying is your prediction is literally they're going to come on stage and say, here are these big games, they're going to run on 4K on Scorpio. Yeah. I mean, of course that's going to happen.
4 is a great prediction. Okay. Okay. New Dead Space.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy to give you that.
I mean, because 3... pretty much tanked, right, and was unfinished. And there's a really good Chris Pratt's done a really good video on this. Have a look. Just watch that. I'm not going to say any more.
Are you saying why would they show that at Microsoft?
Because the power 4K.
Okay, so
I think it'll be a timed exclusive.
What happens if they show it at the EA conference first? You think it'll be a timed exclusive? You think it will be a timed exclusive on Xbox? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can have that.
Okay. I think they'll announce Ori and the Blind Forest 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you can have that.
I mean, I've got others here which are probably a bit obvious, but I'll say them anyway.
Go on. Let me just hear them anyway.
Okay, I think there'll be a really... Okay. Okay.
This is where it gets fun because Matt... It's the most obvious shit.
Okay, I think there'll be an incredible on-stage State of Decay 2 demo.
That's pretty left field, right? That's.
But what if it's a shit?
Okay, I think there'll be an on-stage State of Decay 2 demo.
Okay, we'll give you that.
Oh, okay, I've got so many. Obviously, it'll be a Sea of Thieves on-stage demo, whatever. I think that's probably... I mean, Forza 7...
There's one there that you're probably avoiding saying because you know you get laughed
let's
at.
See. New Halo.
Just say it.
Okay. My wacky one was that the console Scorpio will either come with or has the option of a crazy new peripheral.
Oh, Matt, I had something similar to that. Yeah.
Why didn't you say it then, James?
Because you haven't asked me yet. For the next one.
Right. I thought you were out.
No. I've still got 1 or 2 left.
You should.
Yeah.
All right, go on. James, we're not giving you that, Matt. Go on, James.
See, I don't think Microsoft. I don't think they're going to have VR there, but I do think they're going to have some sort of weird, like mixed reality thing, which will look really impressive. But then everyone will just say it's like Kinect and it's all probably made up.
Yeah, I think that's solid.
Right. Okay. What do you mean? There's a weird mixed reality thing. Let's narrow this down to a prediction. Come on.
Okay, I think it's going to be something similar to like a HoloLens kind of thing that they're going to show. They're going to show some sort of like alternative reality, like
very confusing, isn't it? For people who've already seen HoloLens and now they've seen this other thing, which isn't HoloLens.
You're saying they're going to show an AR device,
yeah?
But how you like?
I think we can allow crazy new peripheral.
No, I don't think we can because that's so generic. That covers so many things. Predictions need to be nailed down, and. I mean, when you say an AR device, that can't just be like a phone or tablet.
No.
It needs to be a specific
this is a
gaming
thing that is connected to the Xbox Scorpio only. You know,
okay, fine. Okay, yeah, we'll give you that then. That works. Fine. I hope you're writing these down, Matt, because I'm not.
No, I'm not. No, of course not.
I'll listen to it back later. Right. Okay. James, do you have any more?
That's pretty much it. I mean, the only other one I had was rubbish, which was that they're going to focus on Mixer a lot and maybe even like change the dashboard to make it more prominent. as like
Oh,
as a
change the
thing.
dashboard.
Well,
Right,
I mean,
okay,
they are going to redesign dashboard for Scorpio, so that's a given, isn't it?
Fucking hell, it's 5 to 11. We haven't even got to Bethesda yet.
Just move on.
Okay, no, I had one more. New Perfect Dark announced.
Okay.
Fuck yourself, Matt. Bethesda.
Yeah.
Can we just skip these?
Yeah.
No,
they're
okay.
boring.
Well, who's got a need for this? Has anyone got any?
I've got one for Bethesda.
Go on.
Go on.
Doom 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Early.
Aren't they working on Quake?
Oh no, I reckon they'll try Doom 2.
Okay.
I
Alright.
think we need to see something new from Machine Games. It's probably going to be a new Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
not really interesting enough to be a prediction.
No,
so...
I think it is. That's definitely on my list.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I really don't care about these ones. That's the problem, because the next one's the PC gaming one. What the fuck?
You don't have to do that one.
Right, okay. Bethesda, I think as well as they've done Quake Champions, but I think they're going to proper Quake reboot like they did with Doom.
Okay.
They've already announced it.
Quake Champions they've announced, and that's a hero multiplayer game.
They're gonna release another Quake game.
Yeah, I think they're going to reboot
Champions.
Quake
So-
like they did with Doom. Yeah,
Same way they did with Doom. Yeah. Okay.
I would
Okay,
love that.
fine. You can have that. It's a bit weird. At least get the first Quake game out before you're announcing others. I don't agree with you, but you can have it as a prediction. Fine. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, Dishonored DLC, Doom DLC, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. But PC gaming, we don't care about. Ubisoft. I've just got Rainbow Six Siege 2.
Oh yeah, I love that.
It's coming. It's definitely coming. So can I have
Yeah.
that? Thanks.
Can I have new Beyond Good and Evil trailer?
Oh, that was on my list as well.
They've confirmed that's not going to be there.
Well, then he can have
So
the
you can totally
prediction.
have it, yeah.
I've locked in, James.
Yeah.
So?
James locked in. Sony then. Sony has been the hardest one to even predict, I think. So let's start with the sort of focused question. What's the first game they're going to open with? I mean, there's no way of proving what I've got, but who wants to go first?
I'll go if you want.
Go on.
Bloodborne 2.
Oh,
Interesting.
no
I
way.
reckon. I reckon that'd be a
Matt.
good one.
Last of Us 2.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
I've got God of War.
Yeah.
I agree with Sean. I think it's going to be Bloodborne 2.
I
Right,
don't think that's
Good. I'm
quite mainstream enough.
I am pretty confident of this one. I think I'm going to get a point for this. Basically, there's posters up everywhere, all over E3, already promoting God of War.
Yeah.
It's something everyone already knows, and it will be just hey, look, God of War's back. Last of Us 2, if they show anything from that will be later on, I think. There's no way they'd open with that.
It's a closer, isn't it?
But my thinking is, if they fucking open with that, Jesus, how good is their show going to be? I think,
but the fear is if they open with that, and then it just goes...
no, because I've got loads of things on my list here, which I think are going to announce. So, yeah.
But Matt's got the best E3 of all time written down in front of him.
I wasn't learning anything like time,
Man, we
money.
haven't even got to Nintendo yet.
I know.
This is...
Also,
Yeah,
guys,
Nintendo will only
I've
take
got
us
to-
2 minutes, won't
Can we stop rushing through this? This is one of the best. This is probably one of my 3 favourite episodes
Mate,
of the year.
it's already 11
I don't
o'clock.
give a fuck, James. You know what we're doing here. According to Audacity, it's like an hour 44. This could be a 3-hour show, James. You should have
No,
gone.
it's not.
Matt, are you
It's-
drunk?
I'm drunk.
I've got to do the washing up
It's the
after
best
this.
time of year. Yes.
No, I'm with you, but some of the predictions you're doing are insane again, aren't
Good.
they? Can we just say new peripheral? Can I put that down, new peripheral?
Not
is it?
again.
No, Matt. Right, okay. Right, fine. And it's the same with Bloodborne 2. I think it would be something they'd leave until... there's usually a dip in the middle before they bring out a big surprise. I think that's that.
So,
I think Bloodborne 2
so
might be coming
James
out.
and Sean both gone for Bloodborne 2. Dave, yeah, is that true?
Yep.
Yeah, and then Dave, you've gone for God of War, and I've gone for Last
God
of Us.
of War to open, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Right, so let's start with the proper predictions then. I should probably leave mine till a little bit later because I've only got one.
Well, no, one?
James, let's hear from you first.
Okay. Shall I start with something that I think is likely or something that is just crazy, maybe.
Mate,
Do
why are
whatever.
you always asking me what you should do?
I don't know.
You're your own man, James.
Right, okay.
Oh, should I go to... Right, guys, should I do this?
This is like when you're
Just
playing
be a
like
man.
poker with someone who doesn't know their hands. Like, are these good? Should I? Like, have I got a flush? It's like, fucking hell, just put the cards down.
You're the one who wanted to draw this out, Matt.
That's
for
what
like
I'm
as
saying
long as
this for.
possible.
Yeah, but he wants to draw it out with predictions, not requests on how he should proceed with the conversation. Friends.
There's dragging out and there's ruining
Come on,
the
James.
flow, and I go for it.
Come on, James, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, obviously Sony's the one that's got the most crazy ones, I think.
Good.
Down here. But I think are maybe possible. Okay, first of all, I think that obviously there's going to be...
James, before you continue, you do know that everything you're about to predict now will come true. Whether it does or not, it will be true next week.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we'll
god,
see.
yeah, I've got great ideas actually. I'll have to. Yeah.
Take a pen, Matt.
I'm writing a great one down.
Go on, James.
Okay, so obviously I think they're going to go big with VR.
Okay.
But
Whoa,
I think
okay.
what they're going to do is I think there'll be a price cut, but I also think they're going to focus on Detroit in VR. You remember that game?
Okay,
I think
so
they're going to be...
It's funny because I was listening to the Glixel E3 prediction show, and that was one that they were banging on about. So where did you get that idea, James, that Detroit was coming to VR? I wonder where you got that idea from.
No, I just think it's likely. I think it could happen. So yeah.
Have you heard Glixel recently?
I might have
been
done.
listening?
I can't remember.
These are all going to be straight from fucking mouth of John Davison. Go on, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I think it's...
So I had 3 predictions there, so what are you actually going with?
Okay, well, there's only 2 because obviously it's going to be a big VR, but I'm going to go for a price cut for VR and a focus on Detroit, which will be in VR.
Okay.
I think you can have both of them, price cut and Detroit in VR. I think that's... I think they're both going to happen, but I think they're both worthy of a prediction.
I had one that sort of relates to that, and I thought they were going to bundle the camera with the headset, just to make sure it's like one
That
package.
makes sense.
But also potentially have a
Okay,
price
you
cut.
can have that as well. For the same price as what it is now?
No, I think it also get cut. But yeah.
All right, will you go for the bundle?
Yeah, I'll go for bundle.
James can go with the price cut.
If we're doing VR exclusives, I think they're also going to announce new Armored Core, and it's going to be VR.
Oh fuck, that was on my list as well.
He
Was that on
never
yours?
shuts up about that fucking game. All right, you
I'm
can have that
pretty sure I
Armored
said the
Core
exact
VR.
same thing last year, but it's been another year, so why not?
Who knows? Okay, fine, James. Let's hear another.
Shenmue 1 and 2 HD remasters.
Ah, that was on my
I think
list.
they're going to go with that.
Nice. James got that.
I think that's gonna happen. Do you want me to continue? Because I've got more.
No, she's nicking all the good ones.
Well, yeah, just before you hoover them all up, I would like to say my one. I think we're going to see some form of Shenmue 3, be it a cutscene, or it won't just be like a short trailer like last time. It'll either be a cutscene
Haven't
or
they said it's
just a
definitely
little
not
bit.
at E3? Wasn't that?
They have said that,
Okay.
but they've said that about several things
Okay.
that we've predicted. So
Why not?
even if it's just
So what's your prediction? We're going to see
look at this.
something. You're calling my predictions, Willie. We're going to see something of the
We're gonna
of Shenmue.
we're going to see something of Shenmue 3. I think that's a...
What, like, it could be a
That's all right,
screenshot
isn't
and
it?
you're like, I'll have the point, please?
Well, I mean, they're not just going to go, and here's a screenshot of Shenmue 3.
Well,
Let's
no,
continue.
they might say Shenmue 3 coming 2024.
I mean, that's not going to happen. They're going to show you the...
To be fair, right, if they're just if they're just completely nonchalant, and here's a screenshot of Shenmue 3, and it was just Ryo Hazuki just chinning the fuck out of Landy, and everyone just goes, ah! And then it just clicks off, right next.
Yeah.
And
That's all
It'll be
it
that
is.
same guy again that stood up with his head in his hands. I think that's all right, isn't it? We'll see Shenmue 3 in some form on stage.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Thanks. Matt, don't try and lash out because you were coming out with bollocks. Go on. Matt, you can get a couple in there.
Okay, I think it's a good price drop on all their consoles. So PS4 Slim, Pro, and I think they're still saying the original OG PlayStation, aren't they?
yeah,
What we're saying, I think you need to commit to some sort of...
No, I just think there'll be a
across
price drop.
the
There'll
board
be an
price
official
drop,
price
yeah.
drop. I'm not going to commit.
for everything.
Yeah, on
Okay.
the Slim, the Pro, and if they're still saying the original as well, I reckon it will go down.
All three will go down.
Or to say all PlayStations are currently selling will go down, because I'm not 100% sure if they are still selling the OG one. But
they'll actually give you money to take a Vita off them.
Yeah. Oh, did you read the thing today where the is it Hayden or Layden from Sony? He said the Vita is still a viable platform. It just didn't really kick off in Europe and US, but in Japan it's still going crazy.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
All right. Fine.
All right. Price drops everywhere. Okay, fine. Sean?
Monster Hunter. Let's have it.
That wasn't on my list.
Well, we talked about last week. There's this theory. So they've announced that Monster Hunter is going to the Switch, but also this rumor persists that we're also getting a PS4 one, and it's going to be like a different strand, and it's going to be like its own thing, and it's going to be a bit more casual and open world and online and all that shit. I reckon it's happening.
Okay, cool. You can have that. Matt?
Okay, I think we're going to see Sucker Punch's new game.
This is terrible. What Sucker Punch again?
Hmm?
Go on, what a Sucker Punch again? What they did?
They made like Slow Cooper and others. I think they're all going to see a new... Because we haven't seen their work for years. So I think we'll see a new IP from Sucker Punch.
A brand new IP?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so if you're committing to that, then fine. We'll go with that. Yep.
Okay. Me again?
Let's go, James.
Okay. See, I've got two left here. Well, I've got more than two, but I've got two that I think you're going to laugh at a lot. The first one, this is the big one, is I think that we may see the hints of a new Sony handheld. And
that is a good prediction.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, it's a terrible prediction, but it's also a good prediction.
Let me explain why. Because I think what this is going to be is it's going to be PS4 compatible hardware. It's not going to be out yet. It'll be like next year kind of thing. It's going to be suspiciously like the Switch, and it's going to be pitched as like an entry level PS4 that you can also take anywhere with you. And that's what it'll be. It'll be like based on the original like PS4 hardware, not like the Slim and the Pro and that kind of thing. It'll be...
See,
you are fucking high, James.
No, I think if they are going to do that, it will be solely based on remote play.
You think so?
Oh, that'd be
wank.
Like that solid technology.
But no, I think what it'll be is it'll be
user experience.
This will be like a handheld console that you can play. Like it will be download games only. Like as in it'll only. If you've got games in your library or whatever, it'll work.
DVD
it's a PSP go-to.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's they're not going to bother, with anything else.
It's 2017. James Farley just predicted a PSP go-to. Okay.
Okay. Matt.
Oh, I've got so much gold here. Okay, I think there's going to be a Kickstarter for Bayonetta 3.
Oh, do you reckon?
Right.
Yes.
I mean,
why?
I just think they will. I mean, I was just going to say like a Platinum Games Kickstarter, but I think they've just obviously done them on PC. Or was it just Bayonetta 1 on PC?
Yeah,
I presume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think they'll announce a Kickstarter for Bayonetta 3.
Okay, fine.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
I think that's insane. I think if Bayonetta 3 is going anywhere, it's going to the Nintendo Switch. But whatever.
So whoever's willing to pay for it, really.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I imagine Nintendo paid a fair bit for Bayonetta 2, and I imagine it didn't sell.
Yeah.
So from both sides, they're probably thinking, I don't want to go over that again because look what happened last time. Nintendo will pay loads of money and look what happened last time. So I reckon it'll be a big one for Sony, and they might do another Kickstarter. Who knows?
Okay, fine, cool. James, let's hear your last one then.
Okay, I'm toying because I've got two here. Actually, I'm just toying which one to go for.
You can whack two out. Sean, are you done?
I'm done. Yeah, sorry.
Right, okay, let's do. Yeah, whack two out.
Okay, this is a simple.
No. You can have one, and then because otherwise you just go hoover up all the goodness, all the good stuff.
Okay, this is a simple one.
You heard his last one, Matt.
But
Don't worry about it, mate.
It's 10 past 11, guys.
Come on, Sean. Come on, you knew what was going to happen.
I'm so busy tomorrow. Go on.
Okay, simple one. The return of Jack and Daxter from Naughty Dog. I think maybe that'll happen. Yeah.
Uncharted into the ground. Time to
you can have
back
that.
to basics.
Okay, and then last one, and this is the truly mental one.
For fuck's sake.
Changes to PlayStation Plus, and they're going to roll PS Now into it, but reduce the number.
I said that last year.
But reduce the number of games that you get like given each month, to like a smaller number.
Right.
But they'll roll it into that instead.
So it will kind of replace. It will kind of replace the PS plus 3 games a month thing.
Yeah, like maybe they'll give you like 1 or 2, but like less than there has been, and there'll be a focus on PS Now instead as being a thing.
Interesting.
So that prediction, just to clarify, is they're going to combine PS Plus and PS Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was literally my prediction from last year.
I don't care. It's not last year now, is it? It's now
solid. Yeah, it's a solid prediction. Is what
At
I'm
least
saying.
I've only stolen my own predictions from last year, James. I mean, that's
I did not listen back to last year's.
James is sitting there stealing predictions from Matt Murray and John Davison.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
Matt.
Borderlands 3 announcement.
oh yeah, that'd be good.
What on Sony's stage?
Yeah, on Sony stage. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can have that.
Yep. Demon Souls remaster.
Oh yeah.
I love this. This is just turning into just. This sounds like Alan Partridge
It's like
pitching
cooking in
things.
prison. Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's getting to that stage, isn't it? You hustling with Chris Eubank.
Okay. I don't think there's going to be much of a PSVR like showcase. I think that'll be a very, very short video. But I'm going to say they're going to announce at least 5 games. I guess that's all goes against what I said a second ago. But I don't think they're going to be like huge. But I think there will be like a very small section where it's like here's 5 new games. Is that a prediction?
5. They will announce on stage 5 new, previously unheard of PSVR games. Is that your prediction?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Are we going to say at least 5? Because if it, whatever. We'll say at least 5. We'll say
at least 5.
At least 5. We could.
Not up to 5. If they announce 6, you still get it. It's fine.
Yeah. Big style. Yeah, big style. I mean, most of the other ones, it's like obvious. Like there'll be a demo of Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That don't count.
There'll be a Days Gone trailer. Okay, they're going to. I mean, again, this is probably common knowledge, but exclusive beta for Destiny 2.
You can't. That's
all the others have been done. Or
right. Cool. All right then.
Oh no, I forgot my big one. I forgot the big one.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course. You've
Here we
already
go.
mentioned it.
Yeah. PS5 teased, didn't it?
Oh, do you reckon?
Right.
No.
I think
That's a bit soon, though, isn't it?
It's far too
Yeah.
soon. Yeah.
It's what we said last time. It's an insane.
Still
I mean,
going.
he can totally have it, and if he gets it, then fucking well played here. But I think the fucking PS4 Pro come out last year. If they announce their next console, Jesus Christ, that would piss a lot of people off. But okay, you can have it. It's fine.
Yeah. Imagine that though. Tasty.
You're not all there, man.
I do feel drunk actually. It's adrenaline. This is the greatest time of the year to be Matt Murray. It's like we've had WWDC today. That was like a 2.5 hour showcase of new Apple stuff. Now I've got this. Oh, brilliant! Life's amazing.
Okay. Let's get to the really,
Nintendo.
really fun one, Nintendo, and let's go through. Let's take it in turns this time. One prediction each, because I've got a feeling there's going to be some crossover.
Yeah.
Although we should start off with the first game that they're going to focus on. Sean.
It's got to be Mario, isn't it? I know we've already seen it, but it's going to be Mario Odyssey.
Well, I've got the same thing written down in front of me.
Yeah,
Mario
me
Odyssey.
too. It's Mario. It's going to be Mario, definitely.
James.
Yeah, I've also got Mario.
Right. Okay. So we're all predicting Mario. That's fine. We can do that. That's fine. Right. How are we going to do this? We'll start we'll start with Sean. Yeah. Right. Start with Sean. What's your first prediction for Nintendo?
Monster Hunter Double Cross Western release. Oh, it won't be called Double Cross, it'll be called something else, but that'll be the game that it is.
Okay, you can have that. James?
Can I predict disappointment? Is that possible?
No, that's not how it works.
That's the point.
Malaise.
Coming to Switch.
Okay,
no.
Okay, so my prediction is still no mention of the Virtual Console.
Okay, well, I've got what the fuck is going on with the Virtual Console.
And I've got Virtual Consoles properly announced.
Okay, well, let's go with that. Yeah, James, no mention of Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Right, you can have that. Matt, is yours definitely a mention of Virtual Console? Or
Yeah.
what? Right, okay. So it's over to me. New F-Zero. I'm taking that one.
All right.
James is really adamant that's not going to happen, but it's just such an easy way to generate some buzz from games people.
From a few people, yeah.
What do you mean, a few people? I don't get... Who reports on E3?
Yeah, but David, it's not like a major franchise for Nintendo.
I'm not saying it is, but it's an easy way to fucking get a lot of, whoa, Nintendo fucking...
It is one of their major IPs, I think. It may not have sold fantastically well, but that is one of the big ones I think of when I think of big Nintendo IPs.
Yep.
When was the last F-Zero game, Matt?
I don't know, I'm not a historian.
GameCube.
It was GameCube,
Yeah.
And it was, like, everyone loved it, and it's, I think it would be a good way for people to get, proper gamers hyped. I think it's it's coming eventually. There will be another F-Zero, and I'm hoping it'll be this year because I'll get a point. Sean?
I think they're going to launch the shitty online app. I think they're going to do that. Here's a bit of a demo of it.
They're going to do it. It's available now.
Yeah, the PS, it's out. Yeah.
I think you
that
can
would
have
be
that.
depressing.
You can have that. James?
The only third-party stuff we'll see will be a sizzle reel, and it'll be really short, and that'll be it.
And it'll be the best bit of the presentation.
Yeah.
Is that a real... Are we giving him that?
I mean, they do always do that.
Yeah.
So...
Are we serious? What? Is who serious?
Hans, so you'll put... obviously, you got to keep remembering that it's all pre-recorded. There isn't any sort of stage element, is there? So it's all video.
Yeah.
So you're saying that there won't be like a showcase of
No, I don't think
a third party.
There will be, but it'll be really short, like super short, and at the end.
No, this is too vague.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it goes a
All
sizzle
right,
reel.
do you want
saying
to
it will
say
be
more specific?
Yeah.
that's the whole point of the game.
Okay, you fuck off, Matt. Have you heard your ones? That's absolutely
Yes, I have.
ridiculous. Some kind of peripheral for the Scorpio you were trying to get.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
You're the same one.
The man's got a point.
Yeah, but at least I had specifics about what I thought that was going to be, rather than just something.
Yeah, some AR glasses, just like the other one.
There'll be some games at the Sony conference. It's like... Anyway.
I said Bayonetta 3 Kickstart. How much more specific do you want me to get?
Go on.
Okay, YouTube and Netflix on Switch are coming coming soon, and in brackets by the end of the year is what I think we're going to see.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Okay, well, no, it's one of James now.
Well,
He's got that.
He can have it.
Go on, Matt.
Which one do I go for? Someone else nicks it. New Animal Crossing.
No.
I had that, but yeah, that's a bit obvious.
Yeah, you're not having that.
Okay, the announcement that the Animal Crossing app is out today.
Okay.
Okay,
you can have that, because that's not... Yeah.
You can have that. We'll give you that one. Okay, my next one is during Nintendo Direct, they will announce 3 Wii U games coming to Switch.
Okay.
At least 3 Wii U games coming to Switch.
And I'm not asking you to make this part of the prediction, but just any inkling on what they're going to be.
I think we'll see a version of Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
We will see possibly Tropical Freeze and possibly Woolly's World or
I could see those ones.
Captain Toad.
Yeah.
I could just see
that'd be so good.
Captain Toad. Yeah, I think there's going to be they'll do them in quick succession.
Yeah.
Here are 3 games you might have missed on the Wii U coming to Switch over the next year.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, I think.
Have I got that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. Sean?
I think they're going to spend way too long talking about this new Rabbids Mario game.
Yeah, I had that. Mario and Rabbids will have a long section, and it'll go on for ages.
Sean, you got to put a time on it because that'll make it interesting.
Oh fuck! Right, I'm trying.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just
I
saying
reckon
they're
it'll
going to
be
announce
like
the game that's been
15 or
leaked.
20 minutes. It'll be ridiculous.
I was going to say 10.
Yeah.
But
10, right? So if it's 10 minutes
do we have
or
a raise
over,
on 10?
Yeah, if it's 10 minutes or over, you get the
God, can
you
you
get the
imagine if
point.
it gets to 9 minutes? I'm going to be fucking sweating, like, watching the clock.
Yeah.
Keep
Welcome
going.
to the world of football gambling. My accumulator's coming in. There's 10 minutes to go. Fucking don't let another one in, you stupid. Go on, James.
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if they announce yet more 3DS hardware. Like there's gonna be yet another one, but probably
You've definitely got this.
But probably like the Galaxy one that they did. It'll be like a different shell or something like that. But there's going to be more 3DS hardware because they just seem to love just like putting new ones of those out.
We got to give him
everyone.
that because that would be fucking hilarious. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I don't know, the 3DS stripes. It's got stripes on it this time.
No, it'll be a Galaxy version of the new 2DS.
Yeah.
There'll just be a couple of like stars changed
Yeah,
in the
drawn in
Galaxy.
Tipex.
New Galaxy 3DS. Right, okay, go on, Matt.
Pikmin 4.
Isn't that already rumoured? What do you reckon? Is that wild enough, Sean?
I don't think that's wild
I'm
enough.
not as in touch with it.
You don't think
Okay.
it's wild enough?
So
But
yours.
has it been rumoured?
I thought it had.
Yeah, I thought it'd been rumoured.
But I
But
haven't,
okay,
I
fine.
haven't heard anything about it. I mean,
You can have it. It's fine. I've got. I'm quite happy with this. New coloured screens. What I mean is obviously not the screen itself, but the Switch, the actual console bit, sold in different colours. There'll be new colours.
Oh.
no way.
I had
Possibly a white one, possibly a red one. You know,
I had
I reckon
more
they-
new
yeah.
Joy-Con colours, but that's pretty
Yeah, I was
obvious.
going to say it's much more.
well,
likely,
that's
but-
what I initially thought, but I thought that'd be way too obvious. So I think they'll actually offer a different colour screen this time. That's my prediction, and it will come with like the same coloured dock or whatever. Or you can switch it up with different coloured docks, and then they'll show it in different dock. That's not part of my prediction. Different colour screen bits for the Nintendo Switch coming next year. Prediction. Whack it in. Locked in lid. Sean. Locked in.
I've got a stupid one. That's all I've got left.
Good. Well, for that.
Return of Wii Fit, mate. It's time.
Switch Fit.
Literally standing on their switches.
Bashing it into the ground. I've no idea how it would work. I don't know what I'm basing this off. I feel like they're going to have another crack at it. Because, man,
People on the tube getting their fucking board out of their bag.
people just sprint running around in real life, but just holding the Switch in front of them. Like,
Oh, please let them show someone using that on the plane.
See, that is close to one of the ones I had actually.
yeah.
That was because I think we might see Switch Sports or something
Okay.
like that.
No harm in that.
No arms in that.
Woo.
Go on, James.
I think that retro.
Well, hang on. It's Switch Sports. Is that an official prediction or what?
I think I'm okay with that being a prediction.
Who's with Switch Sports?
James.
James just said.
Oh, I missed that. No, yeah, no, that's fine. I think that's okay for a prediction. Definitely. Yeah, Matt, you'll go.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2, has that been announced?
It's
that
just Xenoblade 2, isn't it? Not Chronicles. I mean, not
Right,
not
okay,
that
well,
it
I'm
makes
gonna
any
say Xenoblade
difference
Chronicles
unless you're
2.
a fucking nerd. But yeah,
I'm going to say Xenoblade Chronicles 2 then.
on top of Xenoblade 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got no.
I've got, no. What was that?
I mean, I've got Bayonetta 3 written down, so I guess I can have that if you've got that.
Too late, baby. It's already been kickstarted.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, you predicted it for Sony, I'm predicting it for Nintendo.
Do you reckon?
Okay.
Okay, so when they bankrolled Bayonetta 2, they did the pack with 1 and 2. Do you reckon they would do a trilogy pack?
Yeah, see, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
They've
I
done
don't
that
think.
before.
No, I
Trilogy.
think there'll be two separate things. I
Yeah.
think they'll bring out 1 and 2, and then third as a new thing. Yeah.
So, yes,
Right,
so
okay.
that's two predictions there, yeah.
If you want, fine. I'll take that as 2 predictions. Write it down. Lock it in.
I'm not writing this
Rack the
down.
points up. Sean's done, so
Yeah.
Sean's out. James, any more?
Yeah, I think that Retro will show off a new Metroid game and it's going to close the direct with a coming 2018 thing.
Oh, mine was Metroid teased at the end.
Yeah, I think they'll do that.
So what's your actual predicted to announce
they're gonna
just a new Metroid game?
Yeah, they're gonna announce that Retro are working on a new Metroid game, and there'll be like a brief trailer kind of thing to close the direct.
Actually, because we don't know what Retro are up to at the moment, do we?
Yeah, that's why I think it might be something like that. Maybe they'll be up to that.
Matt?
I know the pictures we saw the other day are fake, but I'm going to say it's going to be a Smash Bros. 4 port with new maps. But let's just say Smash Bros. 4 port.
Okay. I'm out. I did half have a feeling today where I was thinking they will try and push the Joy-Con controller as some sort of fitness thing where you carry it around and maybe it can feed data back to the console when you get home, but I don't even think that's possible, is it? I'm assuming there's no memory or any ability to track your steps or anything using that thing.
Yeah, I don't think so, no.
We'll put it forward anyway. We'll have that as a prediction. Fine. Because I think if they were doing a Wii Fit type thing, it would be more likely to try and jump on the Fitbit style of things rather than introducing a balance board.
Yeah.
I just don't know if the Joy-Con's capable of doing anything like that. But if it is, then boom, we're there.
Yeah, because I guess I could see just putting a Joy-Con in your pocket and that would track steps. I don't know.
Exactly.
It seems unlikely. Following on from what James said, I think they will announce that the web browser, media apps, and Bluetooth support is coming to the system.
We made it a proper tablet, guys.
Well, I think that's James's predictions. Too close to his.
Okay, but he just said media. But what did you say, media apps, James?
Yeah, I said YouTube and Netflix will come.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Technically, it's already got a browser in it that you can use.
Yeah, but a proper Opera one.
No, I think that kind of goes under Matt's to James's media.
Netscape Navigator.
Not having it. Go
on. A showcase of the Zelda DLC.
Yeah, that's really likely.
That's too obvious, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, you out. Yeah. Is everyone done?
I've got my predictions about how you're going to react to this. Can I say that?
Come on, I want to hear this just for fun.
Okay. Well, I think Sean is going to try and put a positive spin on the lack of content coming and the fact that no questions about anything will get answered. David, you're going to rip the piss out of him for it. And Matt will be surprised that Nintendo have yet again failed to capitalise on the strong start to the Switch. It'll just be like, what are they doing? It'll just be confused as to why they fucked it up again. And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think that's too obvious for you to get any points for that, to be honest with you. Right, and I think that's it. I've got to go and do some washing up now. So we haven't really got time for your emails and tweets, so I apologise about that. But we will be back in 2 weeks' time explaining to James what happened at E3. In the meantime, we want to hear... should we do a rundown of the set questions that we did?
Yeah, you do that.
Right, so the rundown is, for Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo, what are the first games they're going to show off at their conference? Then we've got who are EA going to get on stage to promote FIFA? What's the... Oh, what have we got here? What's the new Xbox going to be called? What's the price it's going to come out at? And what month is it being released? They're the questions. Send them to computer.gmail.
No, yeah. So what's going to happen is basically I'm going to create a template, and we'll be tweeting the link out for this Google Doc template. You have to basically save the template, and in that template it will have all these questions we just asked. There'll also be a section for you to make your own predictions for each of the publishers.
You don't need to do any of this. All you just need to do is email us with the answer to the questions. And the template. Who's got time for that? Just open a little email and write your answers down, send them in.
Fine, fuck the lot.
I mean, if you want to do the template, fine.
No, I won't do a template, it's fine. I'll delete what I've done already.
All right, mate.
Delete his hours of work he's already put in.
I've got images in and everything.
But templates though, Matt. If you want Matt's template, then tweet him. If not, email him.
I'm going to delete it. I'm going to print out the template and delete and just rip it off and then forget it. Just email those questions.
Oh, no, don't do that. Just emailing the answers. Thanks for living it. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. Have a great E3. I can't wait to see you on the other side.
Are we?
Goodbye.
Hang on, is it worth mentioning the Discord? I mean, I'll be there.
Oh yeah. We have we've got a Computer Game Show Discord. There's a link pinned to the top of Computer Game Pod Twitter. Look for it there. We'll probably be tweeting out anyway over next week or two. Absolutely. But yeah, there'll be loads of us in the Discord. Not James, obviously, because he'll be away from the internet. But the rest of us will be in there.
You say that we won't be in there during the conferences on Monday or Tuesday. We're not watching them live.
No, that's a good point. But we'll be in there over the next week and for sure.
Because partly we're kind of doing a mini James Farley this year. Cause
it's a weird one.
Because we're away and we don't want to ruin our holiday with our family. We're basically coming off the internet for the day, and then once everyone's gone to bed, me and Matt are going to crack a couple of beers open and watch them later.
Yeah. So we're going to try and save all that excitement up, and then as soon as the women and children are in bed, it's like beers out, tops off, pants off.
Dick out,
backpack on, and then we're gonna watch the replays of the conferences. I can't wait.
It's gonna be good
to share E3 for the first time. It'll be quite weird.
Fucking
like letting someone else watch your porn. That's what it's gonna be like.
I've got stories about that I could tell you. Right, okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.